Hello, friends, and welcome back to Strangers in the Night, your source for late night VR gaming talk. I am your host, Wes. With me, as always, is my good friend, Roots. Roots, welcome back, brother. Back for another episode.
Welcome back. We did it. It's funny. It was like just when we thought, okay, we got all the kinks out, there was like a couple more that wanted to sprout up. And that's just funny.
Par for the course. Anybody that's been following this channel for any amount of time knows to account for 30 to 60 minutes of audio issues or technical difficulties or what have you. This stuff always pops up. It pops up just as frequently when you do 2 episodes a month versus 2 episodes a week.
Right.
So, so nothing surprising there. But the good thing about it is, Roots, that we've been doing this long enough now that when shit pops up, we can generally work through it.
Right. We figured out. And the good news is, at least I don't care. It's like, I don't care if it takes a little bit longer. It takes longer and we get it done and then we're good to go.
Yeah. If this takes an hour longer to get this shit done, that's just an hour longer before I have to go back to work. So it doesn't really even matter.
That's right. Yeah, man. Yeah. You're one of the hardest working people I know.
I don't know about working hard, but I work a lot. You know what I mean? Like I do sit in front of a screen all day and type and stuff. But
there's 2 different types of hard work. There's like hard work to your body, and then there's like work that is just never ending. You're like,
that's the one I have.
What's crazy is like you're at home 99% more of the time than you used to be when you worked your other job, but your family probably just sees the back of you working on your computer, doing shit because you guys are so busy. But it's a good problem.
Yeah, I'm doing better though about drawing lines. I've talked about it at work a little bit and let them know that, hey, what I've been doing just isn't sustainable. There's going to be certain parts of my day where I just turn this shit off and you can't get a hold of me. And that's what I've been doing. I've been playing VR. I've been taking my weekends off. Like I don't work on the weekends anymore.
Oh, nice.
So in generally, I am getting rest now. I am seeing my family. So it's all been pretty good over the last, I don't know, I guess since we did the last episode when I basically said that this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to just stop working and play VR again. And that's typically what I have done. Now, obviously, still very busy and still a lot going on. Hence us taking a couple of weeks here to get around to doing this episode. But that's just the name of the game, man. Honestly, if we hadn't put the show page up last night when we talked about it, I probably wouldn't be sitting here doing this now. We would be planning to do it tomorrow, like we're always planning to do it tomorrow. So I'm glad we got the show page up last night. And hey, in this weird, like,
oh hey, that is weird. I think it's fate. You know what's funny is, like, I think you're right. You're 100% right about putting the page up, because if people knew how many times we've planned on doing a show and didn't do it, like, for weeks. Because we just say, okay, we're going to do it, and then Wes gets busy doing work, and then we just don't. Like, I'm waiting to hear from you, and my thought is I just try to be as flexible as I can be. That's what I can do for you to help on my end, you know.
So I'm just going to go ahead and put it out there. What we're planning on doing in the coming days and weeks. We've got a guest lined up for a weekend episode this coming weekend. Now that could fall through. The guest that we have lined up is just as busy as I am, if not more so. So that they may decide to push it another week, and that's fine if that's the case. But if not, we've already got the next episode lined up. And then beyond that, the next episode after that will be Game of the Month for August, which Looper has been helping us to kind of get the lineup together so that we can do that one.
Yeah, so, Dee was just saying, you realize it's been like 5 or 6 months since we've done a Game of the Month, and I'm like, I don't know. I was just telling you yesterday privately about how time is flying. I don't know what the reasons are, but it is, to me, it just seems like it's flying by. And the only good thing about that, Wes, is like Monday hits, and the next thing you know, it's Friday. It's like, oh my God, dude, that's the good news about time going by fast.
Yeah. Here's the bad news. We have your diagnosis.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean?
Yeah, like, it's sped up. Yeah, it's just crazy, man. Time is flying by, and it's just life, living life, and the next thing you know, it's been weeks, and it's crazy.
Yeah, but yeah, we did have a big gap in Game of the Month, and we thought about maybe doing a comprehensive episode to kind of catch up on all of it. But I think that's going to be a little too daunting to do all at once. So what we're going to do, I think, is just before the time Game of the Year gets here, we'll go back and nominate the deserving titles from that period. Also, there was a number of titles during that period that sent me game keys and expect some kind of coverage. So we'll probably cover those just here and there as we get time. I know there were some good ones in there, what was it? Ghost Town was one of them.
Mm-hmm.
There was a handful of them that were really good titles that came out during that window, and we'll get back to those, and we'll either cover them on a Strangers in the Night or do another kind of comprehensive episode before the end of the year to make sure that we're covering those. But the best way to kind of get back to normal is just to get back on the horse and do what we can. And I think we can definitely just step back up and do another regular Game of the Month episode and just cover the August releases and pick it back up where we left off. So
right.
I think that's probably what we're going to do.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Awesome Tatum says Ghost Town was very good. Yeah, it meets the criteria for us to cover a game, and that is it needs to be very good, or at least we have to think that it could be very good before we get in there and check it out.
Yeah, sometimes we get in there, find out it's not good, and then we have to talk about it for other reasons. Philozix is wondering if there's a new PSVR headset coming this year. I don't, the Valve headset, everybody keeps talking. I just saw this interview from Gaben from several years back talking shit about why they created the Steam Deck and why they created Half-Life Alyx to fucking shove it up Meta's ass. And it doesn't sound like they really want to make games like they do for different reasons, but and I don't know. I just don't know what the hell they're doing or what they're going to bring up or bring out. What are your thoughts?
Well, it's funny that you say that because the special guest on this weekend's episode is going to be Brad, and this is precisely what we're going to be talking about.
Yes.
And there is news to talk about. I saw on Gamertag VR's channel the other day that he just did an interview with Brad, which was funny because the day I invited Brad, I got up and I thought, you know what? I keep seeing these tweets pop up from Brad. It'd be a good time to get him on and catch up with him. We typically have him on every 9 to 12 months or so, and it's been a while since we've had him on. So I send Brad the invite. It takes him a little while to get back to me, and before he gets back to me, GT posts this video interview with Brad where he's talking all about all this shit I wanted to ask him about.
Oh, wow.
And it was a pretty good video, like, 20, 30 minutes long.
Just shows you.
But of course,
great minds think alike, right?
Right, exactly. But of course, there was a bunch of questions that I would have asked that GT didn't. So I told Brad, I was like, look, man, I know you just did this thing with GT. I didn't know it when I invited you that you had already done that. But the invitation's open, man. You can come on whenever you want. It could be now. It could be a month from now. And I've got other stuff we can talk about. It doesn't have to all be Deckard stuff. And Brad got back to me like later on that evening and said, yeah, I'm absolutely down to come on sometime. Let's tentatively shoot for next weekend. And that was that. So again, something could come up. If it does, we'll probably get in the Game of the Month a little bit sooner. But if not, we'll have Brad on this weekend to talk all about Deckard. But I am of the belief that Deckard is coming. It is coming probably this year or early next year, like Brad says. There have been significant developments that lead us to believe this. But I think calling it a PSVR headset right now is about the same as calling the MetaQuest a PSVR headset. It's going to be a standalone, Roots.
I don't want it, Wes. I was just thinking about this today because when I went to go in to play the first game we're going to talk about, I spent 15 minutes just trying to get my controllers to work, and like they started to sync and like update, and And like a lot of times when I mean, I'll go into play Red Dead or other games in my Rift because it's DisplayPort, and it always hooks up, man. There's never a fucking problem. I just I don't like the way they connect. I want a DisplayPort on whatever my next headset is for PC. And I don't know. I guess it'll be interesting to see what the benefits of it, but I don't really want standalone. I don't care about standalone. I don't have a Steam Deck because I don't care about standalone consoles either. I just don't.
So, so a couple of things there. First of all, I read something interesting this week on the Wanderer Discord. So Wanderer, as you all know, launched their game in a less than optimal state. They've been scrambling to do updates ever since, trying to make it actually good. And they pushed another update this past week and had a bunch of fixes and stuff in it. But one thing that I noticed that they mentioned, which I found very interesting, was they mentioned that on lower end PCs that MetaQuest Link isn't working as well as wired headsets. And the reason for that is that it's topping out VRAM usage on cards that have 8 gigabytes of VRAM on them. So like there's still a lot of cards in circulation that use 8 gigabytes of VRAM. Like the 50 and 60 series cards from pretty much the last 2 or 3 generations have been on 8, and maybe even like 70 series, some of them. So a lot of 8 gigabyte VRAM cards out there. But I thought it was interesting that however MetaQuest Link works, that it's making more usage of VRAM. It must use that VRAM for video encoding or something. I don't know the technical aspects of it, but we've always kind of speculated that using Quest Link is more resource intensive, and this is just more proof exactly of what we had suspected. And I thought that was very interesting to learn that at least for this game, the Quest Link is using more VRAM than just a regular wire headset would.
That is interesting. And Radio Runt says that's why I have a 5090. Well, the good news is the Meta Link still runs like ass, at least a good portion of the time. Sometimes it just works really well. I don't know, man. Like I go back and forth. There's times I praise Meta and the Quest 3 and certain aspects, and when it just works, and then I literally I'm not even making it up. It took me about 15 minutes to get the controllers, as they were saying they were updating, and then I'm clicking it and I'm like, it stops telling me the update and then it starts again, and I'm just like, I just want to play, like I got a limited time. I wanted to get in when I want to get in, and I guess if I played more often, but like I should just be able to pick it up and play it, because that never happens with a wired headset, and it's just weird.
Yeah, I feel you, man. And for what it's worth, if you can catch one of these Reverb G2s on like bargain bin on Marketplace or something, it is something to consider, because they just last week, thanks to Radio Runt for pointing this out to me, the alternative WMR drivers got released. So WMR headsets were getting phased out by Windows. Windows 11 doesn't support them anymore. So you know how awesome the VR community is. They went right to work to remedy that, and now there's a new WMR driver that's available through Steam VR. You don't have to load up that stupid ass WMR world in the background and keep it running. You don't have to go in and disable it. You don't have to do any of that shit. It just works. And I haven't tested it myself, but I think I've read enough into the Discord or some message board somewhere that it does seem to be working and working well. So bargain basement headset, if anybody can catch one on sale, it's an experience visually that's pretty close to on par with your PSVR 2 headset, but maybe a little bit of a step down with regard to the build quality on the controllers, but it's definitely my one of my favorite headsets to use. So
yeah, you raved about it back in the day, except for the issues you were just talking about. It's funny, the chat was just saying the Wes's volume went down, and I fixed it immediately, but that's one of the things that it's just changing his volume for whatever reason, and so I'm kind of thank you for letting me know if you see that. I'm trying to monitor it. So
Yeah, this is something we started experiencing during our last episode. For whatever reason, we haven't figured it out yet. Roots' OBS is dynamically changing my volume. Like you can bring up the advanced audio properties and do an audio volume offset to kind of give any input some extra decibels. And that's how Roots has always dealt with my low microphone in the past, is just by bumping it in OBS. The problem is OBS keeps changing it all by itself, and we can't figure out why.
I think I might have just figured out partially what's going on. Because so I have a window over in the right screen so that I can kind of be reading the chat and somewhat looking in the general direction of the camera and not this direction, but it's not in the same window. So when I go to click on it, it's to chat or whatever, it's taking me out of OBS. And then I think when I go back in, it's changing it. And I wasn't really looking at it as going in and out of it, but that's what I was doing. So I'm gonna look at the chat over here. Sorry, guys. And we're gonna test it. I'm not gonna fuck with it. I'm not clicking out of it, and I'm almost betting it doesn't change. So
cool. And just a couple more words on Deckard before we move on. Some things that I picked up from watching Brad's talk with GT. And by the way, guys, go watch it on GT's channel. It's a great interview. I think what Deckard is going to be, and it's almost certain at this point, what they're going for here is something different. When I say it's a standalone headset, I don't mean that they're doing their version of Quest. What they're doing is basically a Steam Deck for your face. And essentially, they're designing this to be something for flat gamers. Essentially, it's so that flat gamers can take this headset with them and play their flat games, in an immersive space anywhere that they want to go.
On a big and that's screen or whatever, huh?
Yeah, and that's why the controllers are designed the way they are. Because I don't know if you've seen the controllers, but they look like a regular gamepad.
I don't.
They don't look like VR controllers.
I changed my mind. I'm starting to love it, Wes, because I want that. Like I want to be in a headset and be able to play these games, and maybe it's got 3D, and I'm playing these amazing AAA, or actually even better than that, the indie games like this Hollow Knight new game that came out, that's taken the gaming world by storm because of the cost and then about how good it is. If I don't know if you ever played Hollow Knight, the platformer, but
I haven't, but
it's in my library.
I think that new one's on Game Pass. The new one. That's what I was told.
It is, and you would want to play the first one. I think I saw D-Rail playing through it. I've been starting to play through the first one because I've owned it forever, but I've never really played it. But Wes, it's like traditional platforming, hard as fuck. I guarantee you would love it, even just as and then be able to play it in a headset. I think it's good. I think that's a good direction we're going.
Yeah. So Steam gives us this thing that plays flat games. The speculation is that anything that will run on Steam Deck will probably run on this headset, and then you'll have the community working overlays and shaders and stuff, kind of like Reshade does. Right. And after some period of time, we should be able to play those games in 3D like a Reshade would. Right. Beyond that, Valve is making it so that it will also work for VR games, obviously. So you kind of get the best of both worlds. Now, I don't think there's any doubt that it's going to connect to your PC. The question is, how are they going to achieve that? What type of wireless connectivity are they building into it? What type of wired connectivity are they building into it? I don't think that they would go the route that Meta went with the kind of video encoding, decoding thing that they're doing, but would rather probably make it work something more like PSVR 2 does, where it uses a USB-C port on the headset itself, but it works through DisplayPort on the computer. Again, that's all speculation, and we can talk to Brad about that.
I guarantee that's what it's. Just after watching that interview and the way that I'm looking at Gabe a little bit different, right? Because he's gonna want to take what exists and make it actually better and good. That's what he does with all of what he's doing. So, Lord Gaben for the win.
It does make some sense, man. Like obviously Steam or Valve is in to push VR until it breaks through. But how do you do that? How do you accelerate that? Meta says you accelerate it by dropping the hardware down to an accessible price point and then developing features and to the point where eventually you reach some event horizon, some breaking point where people finally buy into it. Valve says, well, why don't we just make a headset for flat gamers? And then it also does VR. So they buy in for the promise of what we can give them with regard to the library of games they're already playing.
Right.
And then when they're in there, they discover just how awesome the immersive tech is in 2025.
You meet them where they're at. And that's the biggest thing that I've been screaming forever. Is like everybody says we don't need the gamers. We do. And just bringing them in and it's awesome. It's the hybrid of what we want out of the games, but with hardware, and I think this may be the superior way to play those flat games that I love to play, especially if it's 3D. I don't even care if I'm in the game. I just love the way my gamepad, those games, like I'll love that type of gaming forever. Platformers, whatever it is. Doesn't mean I don't love VR. Doesn't mean I didn't have an amazing time at Into the Black and going on platforms and shooting stuff and doing it's a different type of gaming and I like it all, So I think bringing the best of both worlds into it.
Yeah, I think that after the hardware is on the market for a while and has had some time to mature, the community's had some time to work with it, and we get to the point where reshade does work in it, or some similar software does work in it, where we can play the games in 3D at just a moment's notice. And then on top of that, think about the implications for UEVR now that we'll have motion controllers that are configured like a gamepad. You should see some compatibility increase with regard to new releases, and then when UEVR gets worked into that whole equation, we could see a superior modding scene even emerge for people who own this headset.
Yeah, I agree. So
anyway, awesome things to talk about. Fascinating. Hopefully we can get Brad on here soon to kind of hash it all out and talk about that, as well as a number of other things. But that is not today's show. Today's show is to talk about games we have been playing. And we're going to kick it off by talking a little bit about the latest from Garage Collective, which is DrakkenRidge, just launched on Quest this past week. And then we'll wrap the show up by doing some streamed gameplay. We've already talked about Into Black dozens of times on here. Everyone knows what the game is, what we think about it. We love it. I guess we haven't really talked about the quality of the port yet. The port to Steam, the port to PSVR 2. We'll talk about that a little bit today, but we'll do it while we're playing. So Roots and I are going to get in the game to wrap up the show today, and we'll run a level or two and play the game while we're talking about it, and that should be a lot of fun. But before we do any of that, we got to kick off this episode the way we always do, by saying hello to our friends in chat. Friends such as Philosix said, I got to play Edge of Nowhere with the Samsung Odyssey. It looked great with the OLED. Yeah, Odyssey was one of those headsets that I was always on the edge about running because of that OLED back then. Then, I think the original Oculus Rift had an OLED in it, but it was not the best quality OLED. It had all the Mira and stuff that was notorious for. It was notoriously dim as well. It wasn't bright at all. So when Samsung had that proper OLED come out, it was very enticing. And then they even did like a revision of it to make it even better. But with the higher resolution, they put like this diffuse layer on it, which made everything look kind of soft. So I never actually went around to buying one of those, it would be Reverb G2 before I actually would ever pull the trigger on WMR. But Odyssey had a lot of people who were singing its praises back in the day.
Yeah, I still like the Quest Pro the most, although it's not traditional OLED. But I mean it. To me, it looks like it is. It looks really good. I almost regret getting rid of it, but
don't worry, you'll be able to pick one up for cheap probably pretty soon.
I've looked. Yeah.
Techno Glitch is here. Looper, the Underground Game Cat, is here. I'm not sure. Brondo says Pimax can suck it. Thank you, Brondo.
I second that.
Old Darth is here. What up, Darth? Tatum's here. What's up, Tatum? Shapeshifter, the Anomaly Game Cat says Game Pass is available on every Quest 3, but the lag is unbearable, and my internet connection is crazy fast. See, that's the difference, right? With the Valve headset, they'll be running the games locally versus trying to stream them over the internet. And I'm sure streaming in cloud is the future. We've said that many times here. But if it's not ready yet, it's just not ready yet.
Right.
Cop Dog is here. Inferno 9 is here. Hooked Worm, the Hoosier Game Cat, here as well. Hello, friends. Thanks for joining. Who else? Kramer 3K, the Always Late Game Cat. What up, friend? We're always late too. Gabriel 004 is here. Who else? Jason Westmus here as well. Welcome, Jason. Thanks for joining. Vince Virtua said, I just saw a VR Forever Fest ad. Anyone know about this? No, I only heard about this earlier today. There's some like Steam festival going on with like awards and stuff. I didn't know anything about it, but apparently this is a thing. Who else is here? Inferno 9, I think I already said hello to. Radio Runt. If I didn't say hi, Radio Runt, hello, Radio Runt. Jay Luke is here. What up? Says Valve can keep it if it's a standalone. Well, it's not just a standalone. It's also a standalone. Chinatown D is here. What up, D? Virtual Steve in the house. What up, Steve? Evan Yabu here as well. Tom the 12-toed backlog game cat. Says, I'm waiting on what I hope is 5090 Eve, all contingent on FedEx. So Tom had, I think he said a 5080, and he just said, to hell with it, man. I'm getting a 5090, and nice. he's been having issues with it, like technical support issues. But he's been going back and forth with customer support for weeks and weeks and weeks, and finally he just talked them into giving him a refund. And he put that refund toward a 5090, which is supposed to be here any day.
That's awesome.
That is awesome. Congratulations, Tom. Grandpa Barbecuer, what up? Salvador, what's up, friend? Thanks for stopping by. Nope. Zaylan Maru, hello, welcome. Scott's Wild Camper. Shiver Me Timbers, we on. Great stuff. We are on, friend. That is correct. JLW99. Hi. Mepper's here. What's up, Mepper? Good to see you. He says next we'll hear that dogs and cats are sleeping together. Yeah.
Yeah. We're heading down that path, man. Well, it's crazy.
Indeed it is. Trying to see if there's anyone here we haven't called out yet. And scrolling. Continuing to scroll. I think that may be it, but I'm going to scroll all the way to the top anyway.
So what's everybody having all these driver issues? Is this like a 50,000 or 5,000 series issue? Because I haven't had any issues with my drivers with my 4090. I mean, I guess I'm not playing a bunch of all sorts of stuff. I'm just playing the average flat game probably. But
yeah, I haven't had any, but it isn't like I'm in here gaming on it every day anyway. But so yeah, I'm not the best person to ask about it. We do have a Slippy or two here. Drippy the Slippy.
ooh.
Drippy the Wandering Supernatural Game Cat. Everyone busting out the old WMR headsets now with VR Oasis. I don't know about everyone. I know Radio Rut is. Um, so yeah. It's free VR real estate. Slipping in as well. It says long live Odyssey Plus. Yeah, that's the one, Odyssey Plus. And I think that's it. I don't see anyone else. If I missed you, I apologize. Thank you for showing up. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the show. With that, Roots, let's get to our first topic of the day, DrakkenRidge. DrakkenRidge is the latest release from our friends at Garage Collective. You may know Garage Collective from earlier games such as Theta Legion VR and the Stones of Harlath most recently. DrakkenRidge is of the ilk, so to speak, of that Stones of Harlath. It's that same type of game with like spell casting and melee combat, all wrapped up in like a retro RPG package. Essentially, this is one of those games, as are all of the Garage Collective games. It's one of those games that take you back to your childhood, back when you were younger, and you would think to yourself, man, one of these days after I'm dead and gone and virtual reality becomes a thing, it's going to be so cool to be inside these games. Well, the games that we were thinking of back then were like 16-bit, like retro RPG games and retro shooters and things like that. That's what Garage Collective does. It takes you back and basically makes that first fantasy about virtual reality become an actual reality now that we do have VR. And that brings us to DrakkenRidge. Again, this is more of a kind of like an open world RPG with a retro aesthetic, right? Everything is made up out of pixel art or voxel art, and it looks and feels like one of those old games in many ways, but in other ways, it plays like a proper VR game. Roots, I probably should have asked you this before the show, but did you get a chance to check this out before
I did.
we come on the air tonight?
Yeah, I went into it for like an hour and a half or so, maybe, I think. And yeah, it's everything you just described. It's like getting sucked into one of these old school games. It's a real retro. Like Riggs, I would imagine, would love this type of a game, right? Like there's people out there, and I guarantee, and there's someone right now watching this saying, I don't want to see this kind of art, and but they also probably wouldn't play a retro game either. It's a different type of genre, but the beauty of this is like it's not like you said. It's the retro meets the modern gameplay, and I thought it was cool. And I thought the questing, the way they had the questing was set up, was really cool. It's very easy to see where the exclamation marks are, and it's just that the system's done very well.
Yeah, agreed. Agreed. A lot to like about this game, and we'll go down through some of that here as we talk. A few issues, we'll save those for last, as we typically do.
Mm-hmm.
But we should start with the caveat that everyone should know that, as is the case with most games that we cover here on the channel, especially the native VR games, we were given keys, review keys to check out. Thanks to our friends at Garage Collective. So thank you, Cyril. Thank you to everyone there at Garage Collective for forwarding these along and allowing us to check them out. Um, DrakkenRidge, general concept: you are a hunter, a novice of the Mage Order, an ancestral organization tasked with policing the usage of magic, particularly during the First Kingdom's War. But now is a time of peace. The Order works as a private militia, maintaining law and order both on land and at sea. You operate in DrakkenRidge Archipelago, a string of islands under the authority of the Duchy of Eaglemore, located on Draken Isle. And so that's the story. And your gameplay here is structurally it's structured like a typical old school RPG. You have a main story, main line of story quests that will walk you through the story of the game. And at any given time, you can pick up side quests just by talking to characters that you meet along the way. And the side quests, at least at the beginning of the game, that's something else we should say, is that we only checked out the first couple hours of the game. This is not a review; these are first impressions. But the side quests, at least at the beginning of the game, are pretty simple, right? Like I haven't heard from my brother in a while. You'll find him to the north of here. Go find out what happened to him. Or I have this thing somewhere on the other side of the island. There's a person who needs this thing. Take it to them, and you'll get a reward. It's all that, pretty simple stuff, which is fine for side quests. These are things for you to do to kind of fill out your gameplay time, to allow you to see and explore the map, get to know the characters, and while doing so, collect some buffs. Collect some items and things that you need for crafting or what have you. But the main story quest is where it's at, and at least for the time being, Roots, I think that the story that they're crafting here is at least intriguing. It does enough to make me want to go forward with it, right?
Right. Yeah. And what I like about it too, Wes, not that I don't necessarily want to read a bunch of dialogue. I was very pleasantly surprised that there was actually voice acting, and it was good voice acting. And I wouldn't say it was like fantastic, but from what I found, it was actually good voice acting.
I would say it's mostly good. I would say inconsistent. Like I would find there's all these different characters, and they all have their own voice actors. Some of them were great. Some of them were just okay. But for the most part, it's pretty good. And yeah, I'm like you. I love a game like Legendary Tales, for example. It's a great RPG game because of the action in the world and all of the depth in the progression. But the one thing that kind of holds that game back is that the story quests are doled out from ugly looking characters that are not voice acted, and you basically are stuck reading the dialogue from a UI that doesn't even look that good.
Right. Which I won't read it least,
then. Exactly. And if you don't read it, then you'll get lost.
Right.
Unless you have someone in your squad that's reading all this stuff. So yeah, definitely have a big appreciation for the voice acting here. Beyond that, I want to say that probably the first thing that I noticed when I booted the game up was how great the music was.
Yes.
And we always say this about Garage Collective games. I think Cyril might have 3 people on his team to help with this game, but I think one of those guys is a sound designer, and the music was absolutely awesome so far.
It's just total like old school. Like you're just it's just a nice, peaceful, at least the area I'm at. I like it. So I did think it was good.
It's orchestral music. It sounds like, honestly, style-wise, it reminds me of like Star Wars music. Not like the big themes or anything, but those little moments in between like the big scores where you'll hear some stringed instruments go boom boom, dun, 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 and then you'll hear these little sound effects that are being made by real instruments. But it sounds a lot like Star Wars to me, which obviously is something that is very endearing.
What did you think about the as we've got this on the screen, the crafting on this? I thought it was pretty good. It's pretty innovative as far as, you know, like different things you would find, the recipes, and you kind of add it to your book, and you can, like, now you can craft them. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, a big plus for a game like this. Very reminiscent, I think, of the crafting in Behemoth, uh, but probably um, a little different because it at least seems like there's going to be a lot more to do here with this. Like the crafting in Behemoth was cool, very similar to this. You kind of put your resources in, and you grab the hammer or the stick and kind of do some motions to kind of make it come to life, and spit the item back out at you. Behemoth very limited on the amount of things you could do that with, but it seems like that you're going to be able to find all kinds of like recipes in this, and visit this area often to craft things. So yeah, definitely a big plus for a game like this, especially with it being what it is. Essentially trying to recreate a retro game for VR. This is one of those VR elements that have kind of found their way in, and I think it does a lot for immersion, honestly.
Looper says crafting doesn't always work for him. Unfortunately, it doesn't let him place the vial as the base ingredient. I don't know if you can do the vial if you're supposed to do the actual potion bottles. That was my only problem, except for I was having a little bit of issues trying to craft my shield. I couldn't get it crafted, Wes. I couldn't figure out how to put the damn thing in there to fortify it or whatever. But this is my thing. I'm like 99.9% positive it's user error. Like somehow I was fucking it up. I just was trying to figure out what I was doing wrong. But did you have any issues with the crafting at all?
Honestly, there were some bugs in this game.
We
And
can
I can't.
go over them shortly if you don't want to.
Yeah, yeah. I think one of them was with the crafting, but it wasn't like game breaking. So, um, I placed the shield onto the thing, which is the first step of upgrading the shield. Is you place the shield on there. I didn't have any trouble with that, and then you place the ingredients in. I had no trouble with that. Then I accidentally teleported,
Oh.
like behind behind the little table or whatever. And when I walked back around, my shield wasn't on the table anymore.
Mm.
And I looked in my inventory, and my shield wasn't there anymore. So I was kind of dumbfounded for a moment what I should do. So I essentially just went up and started hammering on it without the shield on there, and luckily it worked. And my shield, my upgraded shield, reappeared when I got finished with it. So again, a little bit of a bug, but nothing game breaking there.
Yeah, I think I probably must have gone back behind that table before I put the shield on, because I I couldn't get. I had to pull the shield out as like a different way, and then I couldn't get it to like go on the table.
That doesn't surprise me. With some of the other bugs I encountered, it sounds a little bit consistent with the type of stuff I was seeing. Um, Visually, no surprise here. There are some beautiful scenery in the game, even with it being pixel art. Like walking up to the mountain roots, to they tell you to go explore the cave, so you follow the path up to the cave, and there's this gigantic skull entrance with a door on the front of it. Not what I was expecting for the cave, but really cool looking nonetheless.
Yeah, yeah. I think the art in this is, like I said, it may be retro looking, but it's definitely really good, done very well. And it's moments like that that make me want to continue and see, what else is this adventure going to take me through.
Yeah, for sure. Visually speaking, though, when I first started the game, um, I was a bit taken aback by the aliasing. In the very first area, right as soon as you start and you start down the path, it seemed like there was just shimmer everywhere for me. And I'm playing on a Quest 3 proper, so I was expecting it, especially with a game with this type of art, to be crystal clear and no kind of uh, fuzziness in the view, and that was not the case. But what I will say is that by the time I was 30 minutes into it, I didn't really notice it so much anymore. And I don't know if that's because the the performance improved when I got to a new area, or if my mind just got used to it and zoned it out. We've noticed many times over the years that you just kind of your brain adjusts to whatever it is that you're seeing, and eventually you won't see it anymore. But I was curious to know if you noticed this as well, or was it just always clean for you?
No, I absolutely noticed it. And it's funny you say that because I just at some point didn't notice it. And I think Looper's right. I think you just kind of get used to it, like you said. Um, yeah, I just it wasn't that big of an issue. But when I first got in, it was like, holy crap. Just that
That'd knock
first
you
area,
down.
like you said, um, just very,
Yeah,
very shimmery.
I think there might be a little bit of both at play here. You're kind of getting used to it as it gets better because honestly, by the time I got done playing, like I didn't forget about it. I was looking for it. I was like, man, this looked crazy bad a minute ago, and now it
Mm.
don't. Where's the shimmer? So I was actively looking for it, and sure you can see it a little bit, but it wasn't nearly as bad as it was in that opening scene. So I think there's probably a little bit both at play here, where it got a little bit better, and I got a little bit used to it at the same time.
What were your thoughts on the combat? Like, I thought the actual I'm not a big melee person, but I feel like they gave me reasons to actually block and parry instead of just, okay, you have to block so that you can hit, and you have to block so you can hit, and then you have to block again, Wes, so you can hit them. That wasn't the case here. They gave you reasons to do it and, to take a buff off or whatever. But I felt like I was in control of my sword, and that's the biggest thing that I want when I'm talking about melee. Like if you're making me slice a certain direction over it, I feel like a lot of these games they micromanage how you have to fight, and I hate it. Like I just want to go in there, and maybe I do want to waggle, and it won't work, but I like to go in there and block and then wham and then jump back, and then you know what I mean. I can get a pattern going that I want to do instead of what the dev tells me I have to do, and that's a big difference to me. So
Yeah, I thought that the melee combat felt pretty good. There is a parry system built in, but like Roots said, it's not like hardcore here, like, or at least it isn't so far. Uh, Pretty much as long as you put your sword in front of you at the right time, you're going to block the attack. And what that does for you, not only does it lower the enemy or debuff the enemy, but it gives you a buff too, so that your counter strike has a little bit more damage on it. So I thought that was pretty good. I, like you, am not the biggest melee fan, so I found it really cool that within a few minutes you find your first gun, which was my weapon of choice after I found it. What I didn't quite understand though is why the first gun was not a gun. It was a dagger. They gave you a dagger and were like, "Hey, this dagger isn't a dagger. It's a gun, and you can shoot it. And then to reload it, you just re-equip it, and it's loaded when you re-equip it." Um, I thought that the dagger gun felt really good to use. You could use it well from long range, which you'll see me doing in just a few minutes. I pretty much killed everything I tried to attack with it. Um, but still confusing why they didn't just give you like a basic black powder pistol here. And I think that there will be black powder guns as we progress. I just haven't seen any of them yet. Roots, did you find the dagger gun?
I did not. I saw it and I equipped it. I just never used it. I put it in that
Okay.
little sheath, and I just kept running around with my sword. So
All right. Cool.
yeah.
Well, you can have a gun if you get tired of doing melee. The gun works well, and enemies pretty regularly drop ammo for it. And you find the crafting um, ingredients to craft more ammo pretty early on as well. So the good thing is that they don't seem to want to force melee on you, if you're not a melee gamer, you can use projectile combat. And then as you play on even further, of course, you're going to learn magic like Stones of Harlath and be able to cast spells and things. And I'm sure that the gameplay will get really cool at that point.
Yeah.
Beyond that, before we move on from combat, I did find it to be a little bit easy. From what I played, I pretty much ran through these guys. Throwing daggers at them kills them pretty quick. If you can land a headshot with a dagger, it pretty much drops all of them. So yeah, guns and daggers are pretty much the cheat code to kill all of these guys. And the throwing mechanics work pretty well. Like, I don't know if you saw it a minute ago, but you walk up to where the knives are at, and it tells you, okay, hit a bullseye to get some XP. And I picked up one knife, I threw it, I hit a bullseye, got my XP, and walked out. So the throwing mechanics work pretty well, or they're using some kind of a aim assist. That's certainly possible as well. But the combat I found to be a little bit easy. But we are in the early parts of the game, and if any of the previous Garage Collective titles are any indication, I'm sure the combat will scale up in difficulty soon enough.
Yeah, I agree. Well, did you have any times that you were like climbing things, or like say going to grab something that you're like grabbing your fucking sword, or you're like grabbing your sword again, and then you're like grabbing your fucking sword again? that was probably my biggest gripe. I was like, man, why is it so? I'm not even like reaching for my sword. Why is my sword in my hand?
Yeah, it's because the way that they have you equip your weapons is just by grabbing them out of air, which works well in a combat scenario, but it does not work very well when you're trying to grab things. And I have a few complaints in this regard. First of all, of course, I played seated, and the game does have a seated mode, so I appreciate that. But there are two things. Well, I mean, there's one real thing that goes hand in hand with having a seated mode. If you have a seated mode, you have to also have a squat button so that you can bend down and pick things up. No squat button here that I could find. Now, maybe I just missed it. I didn't hit some button combination that I should have hit. But I was constantly having trouble picking things up, as you'll see from the footage here. And it isn't only because of the equip mechanic with the sword, but it was the fact that they put the inventory, the satchel, front and center. So like the way your inventory works is like your standard backpack system, like the Walking Dead Saints and Sinners will use, where you pull out your bag and it has all of these little circle slots on it, and you drop things into the slot. But instead of having it on your back, it has it in a pouch, because it of the type of game it is. You obviously wouldn't have a backpack. But that pouch, to equip it, you have to grab the bag off your belt, and the bag is front and center on your belt. So if you're playing seated like I am, everything you're trying to grab is going to be front and center. So like every time I would try to pick something up, I would open up my inventory and grab something out of there, open it up over and over and over and over again. And this sort of thing seems like it would just be so easy to fix. Just put the pouch off center a little bit, or let the player decide where on the belt the pouch goes. Furthermore, I thought it got a little bit annoying to have to, when you pick up items, to have to open up the inventory every time and find a slot for it. I felt like this should be something where I could just pick up an item and have some place where I can drop it and just have it automatically go into my inventory, and like items will automatically stack up.
Right.
And then that way you're only opening up your inventory when you're taking things out.
It's forcing you to spend way too much time to focus. Because like you said, you're putting a branch in, and then if you're not careful, you might put the branch into the one next to it. So you're trying to like really get to that one. And then it has to be right, that circle has to be highlighted, and then sometimes it like jumps to another circle, and you're like, it should be able to just take it over the bag and drop it, and it's going to go into one of two places. It's going to go into its own bag, new bag, if it doesn't exist in the bag already, and if it does, it just adds it to the total. It's just was a little frustrating from that perspective. It wasn't like game breaking or anything. It's just something that it's like, I don't want to have to go into this bag.
Right. Exactly. This could be done better. It makes me question how much playtesting they had, like third party playtesting. A lot of these smaller studios do in-house playtesting, and the developers that are working on a game, they get so used to kind of working around the shortcomings that after a while they don't see it. So you have to bring in fresh eyes and do fresh play testing to get the perspective of someone who's not playing the game every day. And I think this is one of those areas that certainly could have been done better. And if I know them, probably will be. They'll probably update the game in the future and have hopefully at least a squat button, if not some revised inventory management.
And this is one of the reasons why last year when we went into Arcane Age, I raved so much, because you don't see like a perfection from, like, there's always going to be little things, right? There's always going to be, but sometimes there's not. And then you're like, you want to scream it. But these are all minor things, and the game is a really good game. So
yeah, I don't want people to take our pointing out the negatives as us being down on the game, because we're absolutely not. I had a blast with this game. I do have a couple more things to point out in terms of like bugs, but overall, this game was very much what I expected it to be. Very much on par with Garage Collective's previous titles, and I would say probably even going to be a little bit better than Stones of Harlath. I like the open world here,
right,
Roots. Where you can follow your quest lines for sure, but if you want to just say fuck all of that and just go exploring, there's a big map here to explore.
Right. Yeah, and you can just pretty much go do. That's one of the things I like too, is there's all these quests, and you don't have to go down the main quest line. You can go pick up the side quests and just start running around and exploring and doing stuff. I love having options. So
for sure. Before we talk about pricing, like I mentioned before, I do want to point out a couple of the bugs I experienced, because there were bugs. The first one happened just a moment ago on the screen. I got from my quest from the main guy in the village, and he tells you to go clear out these invaders, these green dudes that are attacking the guards, and then come back. Which I did. I went over there, and there were only like 3 of them attacking, and I threw daggers in the faces of 2 of them. And then I decided, well, you know what? I'm just going to sword fight the last one, which I did. I killed him. I went back, and the guy acted like I hadn't even done anything.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, shit, am I soft locked now? I'm recording footage for the show. I don't want to stop it yet. So what I did is I actually went back into the inn, and I teleported out into like the crafting area. And then when I came back, I went to the dude. He gave me the same, quest again. And then when I went back over to that area, there were a lot more than 3 of those dudes. There were like 6 or 9 of them. And when I fought through it that time, the quest picked up, and we went on.
Okay.
Other than that, I had one more bug, and well, actually 2 more. One of them was climbing related. So they have these platforms up everywhere that you climb a ladder to get up to the top to, and the way you mount once you get to the top of the ladder is just by grabbing the edge of the platform you're climbing to, and then it kind of teleports you up there. So
yeah, you're just up there.
Yeah. So I did that once, and I guess I kind of misgrabbed, and I had my dagger in my hand when I grabbed the thing, and it teleported me to the top. But when it teleported me to the top, my hand was like stretched out super long,
Ooh.
and my dagger was just floating in the air like around my hand, and I couldn't grab it, and I couldn't equip it or do anything. And I forget how I fixed it. I think I equipped my shield or something in my other hand, and then maybe switched hands. I messed around with it for a minute and eventually got it back to where my dagger was back in my inventory. But my hand never went back to normal. I always
Oh.
had this weird stretched out hand for the remainder of the gameplay, which was really weird. But again, not game breaking, just weird.
That is
Um,
weird.
the last bug that I had was really strange because when you go to explore the cave, there's all of these platforms like I was just talking about with the ladders on them. And the very last one in the cave had like some crafting material on top. So, you know me, the scavenger, the explorer, I'm collecting everything, I'm searching everywhere. Anyway, when I went to grab the ladder to climb up to that last platform, it teleported me onto the last ladder that I had climbed, which was way back, like 100 yards in the other direction. I was on that ladder just instantaneously. So I dropped down, I went back, walked all the way up to the ladder to try to climb it again, grabbed the ladder, it teleports me back to the last ladder.
Mm.
Like, okay, I don't know what to do. I ended up just teleporting myself up on top of the platform to get the thing. And after I did that, for whatever reason, the ladder worked. Like I could climb it, and it was normal. It stopped teleporting me. But again, the moral of the story is that it's not perfect yet. There are bugs at play here, but nothing I experienced broke the game for me. And overall, I had a very fun time while I was playing.
Did you go up that thing that kind of reminded me of like the Swiss Family Robinson treehouse or whatever, and had the zip lines and
Oh
um
yeah,
yeah, I thought that was cool. It's like I was climbing and I was like, whoa, what's up here? And you're going up there and there's all sorts of like extra things, hidden stuff, and I thought it was pretty cool. You know, so
yeah. It was a nice addition. So there, as with any open world RPG game, there's a lot of backtracking involved, and the particular quest line that you were on had ended at the end of the cave, so you had to backtrack all the way back to the entrance to unlock a door. And instead of making you walk that whole thing back there, they actually placed a zip line for you, and it moves really fast and it works well, and it was fun. So yeah, I definitely had an appreciation for that.
yeah.
Any other thoughts, any other issues or things you want to call out as awesome
Uh,
before we talk about the prize?
yeah, I thought the book was pretty cool, right? So you got that book, and you can, I mean, even though it seemed like that was a little bit hard to navigate, if you had to like really grab specifically at the very bottom. I think when you have that book out, if you have it out, you shouldn't be able to. It should negate grabbing extra stuff. You should never grab your weapon or anything. But
Yeah,
I thought it was cool. Like, is it tells you like which quest you've done, completed, tells you which ones you still, you know what I mean? Like it's got a good
yeah,
running total of everything. And there was times I was like, okay, what am I supposed to do? And I was able to pull that out and kind of, get an idea of where I should go. So,
I agree. I thought that the book layout was really cool. The way they had bookmarkers to kind of have you kind of skip to the different sections of the book worked very well. Um, I would like so you have your quest section, right, with the main quest information on it, and the main quest seems to give you a waypoint on the map when you're running the main quest. But when you go to the side quest section of the book, it shows you the map. It gives you like your selection of side quests. I think it would be cool if you could select one of those side quests and then have the map give you some kind of indication. Now there are text clues, like it'll tell you to go to the north or go in this direction or that direction. But I think it would be cool if they kind of spelled out on the map. If not giving you the exact point where you're supposed to go to with it, they should at least give you like a kind of general area to go to.
mm,
Um, I think that would be helpful. Not on all of them, but like you should be able to pick one side quest to kind of activate, and then have the book kind of help you find your way to that. Um, Furthermore, one thing that I didn't like about the book and the side quest system is if you haven't discovered a side quest yet, the book will tell you that. Like, it'll tell you, go talk to the innkeeper before you even like have started a side quest or discovered that there was one. The book's telling you that there is one to go over here. I would prefer that I had to find those side quests, and like th- that would give me an incentive to go around talking to everyone I could, so that I could find these side quests. But you don't even have to do that. You just have to keep an eye on your book, and it'll tell you who to go talk to. I didn't particularly care for that, but besides that, I thought the book was really cool.
Yeah, I think it was definitely a good addition.
Anyway, I think Roots and I both recommend this game, as long as you go into it knowing what you're getting into. By the way, again, we played the very beginning of the game. There's spell casting still yet to come that we didn't get to. Bow and arrow still yet to come that I didn't get to. Roots, thankfully, the people at Garage Collective aren't giving their games away anymore, and this one has a $20 price tag. Now, with that said, $20 is kind of the new $10, right?
Right. Yeah, no, $20 is very fair. As a matter of fact, that Silk Song game that everybody's all the devs out there for flat games and Ubisoft, and they're saying, it's too cheap. They shouldn't be charging that price. I think $20 is a really fair price. And you're getting a lot of game for this for $20. So
agreed. We both recommend it for $20, especially if you're into like retro art styles. This is a good hybrid. It brings along many of the things that you used to love about those old retro RPG, but it does it in a very VR-ified way, allowing you to fight by hand and allowing you to craft things by hand. It plays like a VR game, but the systems and the look and the sound are like a retro game. So it's a really great middle ground for all of you out there that are in our kind of age demographic. So we do highly recommend it. And again, a very small studio, basically making these games, working year round on them, releasing them when they're ready, and then counting on us to pick them up to support the studio. So that's what we're here doing. We're here to support the studio. So cards on the table. We hope you buy the game. But even if you're not trying to support the studio, we think the game is very fun, worthwhile, and we think that the studio is continuing to improve, which is a big deal.
Yep, agreed.
I guess we'll scroll the chat here and see what a few players have to say, and then we'll get on to the next part of the show. Let's see here. Looper says there are silver side quest markers on the map, but only for some quests. Okay, well, that's something that I didn't notice. I only checked it a couple of times, but that's certainly good to know. I did notice some like white markers, like white stars in the world itself. That's how I found the gun dagger, or the dagger gun, whatever you want to call it. Was I noticed that there was a side path and there was a white star on that side path. So that's what made me walk down that way first, and ended up, with me finding that. So I don't know if they do something similar for the side quests. I did a few of the side quests and never noticed anything like that, but good to know that that's on there. Inferno 9 says, I'm putting it on my wish list. Awesome. Thank you. Like, yeah, that's great. If you're not going to buy the game, I can say definitively, now after having worked in the industry a few years, that the most important thing that you can do for any game or developer that you want to support is wish listing. We've said it for many years here on the channel, that it seems like it's an important thing to these developers because they're always asking for it. Well, I can now say, after working on the other side of the fence, that it is the single most important thing that you can do to support a studio, is to get out there and wish list that game as soon as possible. Because especially on Steam and Meta above all, they use that wish list number to determine um, how many people get to see your game on the store. And it seems ass backwards, Roots, because like you would assume that games that have more wish list don't have a visibility problem, but
Right.
they won't show your game to more potential customers unless you reach a certain thresholds with regard to wish listing. So it's super important. Steam does something similar as well. Uh, PlayStation is a fucking mystery to everybody, so I can't really say definitively, but I would assume it's important there as well. So yeah, if you're not going to go buy the game outright, if you could go wish list it, I'm sure that would be very helpful as well.
$20, man. You get to go on an adventure. I guarantee it's going to take like 10, 12, 14 hours at least. So I think it's worth it. If you like this type of game, right? Open world adventure, RPG.
Yeah, Tatum says he loves these games and he's getting it for sure. Thank you, Tatum. That's awesome. Technical Glitch wants to know if there's a mom's side quest. I'm sure that there's plenty of side quests that have you go down here and go down there. So
Yeah.
those we could call my mom's quests.
Yeah.
And the quest reset when you visit the tavern. Yeah, I noticed that too, Looper, and I thought that might actually kind of be a cheat. Because I noticed, you can find resources in the open world. You can find crafting materials. You can find the plants that you make the healing potions with. You can pick up knives and put into your inventory. And I found that those respawned every time I went back to the tavern. So I thought that maybe that might be a potential kind of cheat. If you want to take your time to collect things, go back in the tavern, leave, come back out, collect the same things over again, and just really stock up on stuff. It seems as if you're able to do that right now. Looper says open world. It's actually more like a sequence of open areas. Fair enough. I didn't encounter any invisible walls. I'll say that. Cooper says no squat button to the best of my knowledge. I had the same issues playing standing. So he had issues picking things up and accidentally equipping things as well, and he wasn't playing seated. So that should drive that point home to the developers even more so that maybe they should refine how all of that works.
There's your skull cave.
And he says that there's definitely invisible walls. Yeah, I didn't mean that there aren't any. I just mean I didn't encounter any. I didn't go looking for them. But I did just walk through like fucking mountains and forests and shit and never encountered one yet. So
Mepper says they released patch 1.1 today and they're working on patch 1.2. So
sweet.
Yeah.
Good information to know. Thank you, Mepper. Anyways, man, I hate to dip so quick because there's some like the funny bugs and stuff that I encountered are in this cave here. One thing I will say too about the combat, it was easy even without using like daggers and stuff. And some people will probably find that like positive, and some people probably find it negative. But I did many times joust style, just stick out my sword and walk into enemies a few times and kill them.
Not just in one shot though.
No, it's not like what was the game?
Oh God, where you
Stride Fates? Yeah, where Stride Fates, you could literally walk up to the enemy and just hold the bat out, and they would kill themselves on the bat. It wasn't like that.
No, it's bad.
It was just kind of. It was the entry level enemies are just kind of easy to dispatch.
My thing is if I could kill somebody, like if I have a sword and I ram it into you, that's going to do damage. I could kill you that way. You know what I mean? Yeah. So like, I don't have a problem with that. I have a problem if I could do this, but if I can jab into somebody, if it took one shot, then I would have a problem with it as well. So.
Oh, you're right. Most of the enemies you had to hit 3 or even 4 times to kill them.
Yeah.
And this is entry level enemies too. So, like, it wasn't like one hit kills with any of them. You had to hit them all 3 or 4 times. It just wasn't hard to do that.
I like how when you block, not only did it, like you said earlier, it gives you more damage, but it stacks, right? So you could block several, and it's, I believe, stacking, right? I thought that's what I read.
I'm not sure about that.
Yeah. Maybe that's too fair. Maybe that's just something I invented in my mind.
It's possible, but it's also possible that it's not. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, Roots, I didn't check this this video file out after I sent it to you. Do you happen to know if there's audio on it? I know there was a bug on Quest that whenever I would record from a secondary account, there forever, for like over a year, I couldn't get any gameplay audio in my recordings. I don't know if that's fixed yet or not.
I just unmuted it and nothing's coming through.
Yeah, I was going to say if there were audio on the video, I would put it up for patrons, but I don't think there will be. Meta still hasn't fixed this fucking bug.
This is that's another problem with Meta. It's like it's taken how many years just to be able to stream it onto Twitch, and like literally I suggested this yesterday. Well, why don't you live stream this, right? And people could. And we decided it's just too many obstacles to try to live stream a quest. Like, at some point, what are you doing, Meta? Like, do you want people to be able to use your stuff and advertise? Like, it's free advertisement, people streaming your games. It makes no sense to me.
What it is, it doesn't make any sense. What it is they don't want people streaming to a Google platform like YouTube. I can stream to Facebook all day long from my Quest headset.
Well, then they're stupid, because that's how you get people to see. I mean, how many, like, Beat Saber is Beat Saber because of all the streamers. It is what it is, the PC version, right? Like, all those different streamers doing all those really cool videos got the attention of the whole world. It could be you, Meta. Yeah. Although I guess that is your game, so it is kind of you. But that was before you bought them.
So Looper says he had the same issue with the secondary account. Yeah, that's just how it works, man. If you want to do a gameplay video, it has to be from and have it have audio. You have to play on the account that owns the headset. Well, this headset, my Quest headset, is owned by the Virtual Strangers account, not my personal account. But we got individual keys for this game. So I don't have the game on the Virtual Strangers account. I had to play it on mine.
So why in the hell is that even a thing? Why, can you give me one reason that would even make sense? That, like, okay, yeah, I could see why that would be. That doesn't, why? You know what I mean?
I don't understand
why
the screen
why
here.
should...
Watch the screen. Trying to grabbing shit that I don't mean to grab. Now I grabbed it. Look at my hand. Dagger floating, hand just doing 360s in the air. Like what's happening here?
It's actually good for the devs to see. They can pinpoint exactly what's. I don't know. That was my biggest gripe of all the things is like just climbing.
Well, get this.
The climbing felt really good, but I don't want to grab my sword in the middle of and then fall. You know?
Yeah. Back to Meta sucking. So not only is the sound not available on the clips you record on a secondary account, you also, unless they fixed it, which I highly doubt, you also can't plug your headset into the computer and move the video file from a secondary account directly onto the PC.
Are they Apple? That sounds like Apple to me.
So if it were on my main account, I could plug it in. The Quest headset would show up on my computer, and I could just move the video file, copy it off the headset onto the PC. You can't do that on a secondary account because the files go into a different folder somewhere in the file system, and you can't access it for whatever reason. which is frustrating. And subsequently is one of the reasons we went on late tonight, because I had to upload the video file from the headset into Google Drive so Roots could get it, and that shit took forever, and we had to postpone for it. Furthermore, what makes it even more frustrating is, when I was halfway through uploading the video, it froze. The upload froze, and it was showtime at this point. Like, it was time to go on, and the thing was frozen. So I start scrambling to try to find an alternate way. And I'm thinking to myself, well, maybe they fixed it. Maybe I can plug the headset in and maybe it'll work. Maybe there's another way that I haven't tried that'll work. So I go to the Meta help page to see how to get video files off the Quest onto a PC. And the first line on the page says, there are many ways to get video files from your headset to your PC. Then you read on, and it proceeds to tell you one way to do it. Like you just said, there were many ways.
There's many ways, but you don't get to know all those other ways. You get the one way.
Yeah, you get the one way that, by the way, doesn't work if you're on a secondary account. It was just a shit show.
Which makes no sense. Like, that does, I mean, outside of trying to get, like, micromanage and control, and like, nobody's going to go out and buy extra headset so they can have their own headset so they can, like, it's just stupid. I don't know. It bugs me.
Brian Paul joining us at just the right time says, Meta sucks. I tuned in at the right time. Oh, yeah, brother. Well, we had a nice little Meta sucks moment at the top, and now we're ending where we typically do whenever we talk about our experiences with the Quest headset. It sucks, and it doesn't work.
Yeah. It's just so frustrating. That's why I think the Quest Pro, I had the least amount of issues. I still had some issues, but not like the Quest. I don't know. I'm probably just not remembering all the issues because it's been so long.
Right. So I'm going to just stall here for about no longer than 5 minutes because we're about to show my teleport glitch that happened that I talked about a moment ago. And once we see that, we'll go ahead and move on to the Into Black real-time review. So I picked this thing up here. I noticed that there's another thing like at the top of one of these platforms.
I noticed you did. That's what I was talking about with the bag. It's like you didn't like really look at that fucking thing and make sure it was highlighted, Wes. You just assumed it was going to go in there.
Yeah. You know what happens when we assume, Roots?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm carrying knives around because you know me. I take everything I can. But there's shit at the top here I want to get. We throw the knives into the wood so we don't have to carry them. Grab the ladder and boop. What happened? Why am I here? Okay, that's weird. I was way over there. Let's go back to that ladder and try to climb it again. Boop. I'm back over here again. Yeah, okay. So that was the extent of my bugs.
I think you should have tried to do it one more time. It would have worked. You didn't give enough time.
So what I did was I just teleported up there and grabbed my ammo carefully because I don't have a squat button and it's hard to grab shit without a squat button. But we did get it, and then we dropped down, grab the knife, and all of a sudden, ladder works. It doesn't teleport me anymore. Amazing.
Yeah, you fixed it.
I did, even though my hand is still crazy long. Anyway, we had fun in spite of the bugs. There's a lot of game here, and for $20, it's certainly worth it. So,
oh yeah, that was like
go
an
wish
hour and a
list,
half
go
of
pick it up.
Gameplay, right? And it's just started.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm sure this is going to take 8 to 10 hours at least. Anyways, so what we're going to do now is we're going to move on to the next segment, which is the real-time review. But those segments do take a little bit of setup time. And this time, since we're playing co-op, Roots and I both have to set up. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch over from Roots' PC to my PC. And then at that point, we're going to send you guys into a random gameplay video to watch while we're setting up. And then once we set up, we'll come back from that and we'll be in the game Into Black. And we'll talk about the new versions of Into Black as we play through a level.
I can't wait to talk about all the bugs in this game. Oh, wait. It's a different type of bug, Wes. Literal bugs.
Yeah. Yeah, right. The bugs you can kill.
That you kill, yeah.
All right, so let me make sure I got a video lined up here. Well, I still have the one loaded from last time. Let me see how long it is. Oh, yeah, it's a 30-minute video. So I have the gameplay video of when you and I first played Zombie Army VR.
Ooh.
I have that queued up so that people can watch that. And we'll be back in like 15-ish or so minutes. But first, we need to switch over to my computer. So again, it's going to seem like your stream crashes for a minute. It's not going to. It's going to do the little turny wheel thing. At that point, just chill out, wait. We'll be back within 60 seconds. When we come back, it'll be a pre-recorded gameplay snippet. It'll take us probably 15 or so minutes to set up, get in the game together, get in the same lobby. And when we do that, we will switch over at that point and begin our live gameplay stream. So hang in there, and we will be right back.
All right. Switch it off in 3, 2, 1, go.
To go to OBS. Your voice chat stops working. I have to tab into the game to hear you.
So I think what you need to do. So I think the OBS. Are you running it as administrator?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Run it as Start running it. Always run it as administrator, because then what it's going to do is it's going to put it first, and so it will. I believe it should keep. I believe that should keep everything. Not doing what you're doing.
No, it's fine. It's working now anyway, so
okay,
no big deal.
Okay.
All right, ready up, and there we go. Wait, say something again.
Yo.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. I think the voice chat might just be janky because you were echoey again for just a second, and now you're not.
I was gonna say that's weird because I. Ooh, here we go.
What the hell was going on in that area? I didn't know what kind of trouble we'd find there, but Herwolf and I were sure that whatever the dead were up to, that place had something to do with it. A pleasure to be working with you, Dead.
Oh, hey, we're out of the dark.
And I'm here to help survivors
Hey,
like you.
what's up?
What's up?
We're tracking your location.
Check it out. Can you see my gun?
Yes, I do. It looks like mine.
Is it? Oh, you don't see it gold?
Nope. Nope, just look like mine.
Well, that's kind of cheap ass, dude. This is my golden gun, bro.
Yeah, what's the point of getting skins if you can't show them off to your friends?
For real, this one's golden as well.
Nope, this looks regular to me.
That's regular, yeah. Well, stream, check out this regular, or patrons, let's check out this regular fucking cheap ass shit. No. It was actually kind of cool that when I unlocked, I was like, oh my god, there's actually something to unlock here. All right, see, check it out. Pick up something, Wes, and then hold down the trigger. The right trigger.
Oh yeah, I did it a minute ago when you told me about it.
Yeah.
You'll start each mission in the safe room. Workbench where you can upgrade your weapon, and resupply point where you can load up on grenades and health. Okay.
Oops. Yeah, you gotta come grab a stim here. There's 2 of them. I'll take one. You take one.
All right, cool. Put it in my satchel.
Ooh. Am I actually loading these up just by putting them in my waist?
No, and it'll let you sit and pick up ammo forever. It doesn't tell you when you're full. You have to actually look at your ammo thing.
On the left, there's like a little above your ammo thing. There's numbers that show you each ammo.
What's the top you can have of each kind?
When it stops, when it stops going up.
Okay.
You can upgrade
15,
it.
90, and 21.
Yeah, that's full. You can upgrade that too at the weapons bench when you get upgrade points. You put your weapon on. You pick which weapon you want to upgrade, and then it gives you like 4 different categories to choose from how you want to upgrade each one.
I hate to break this to you, Wes, but your face is rotting off.
Yeah, my hand is too. I got a zombie hand.
Oh God, you got zombie hand. Oh God, I'm gonna go stand over here right now.
It's all right though. I took the vaccine, so.
Oh good. Well, never mind. As long as you took the COVID. Hey, check this out. This is where you upgrade. If you hit the upgrade, it'll give you choices to the different skins. You can see where it says gold, alternate, night, black ice for the DLC.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So I've got, mine says 2 upgrades up there so far. Above there, the green. Okay.
Oh, you got upgrade. Do you have upgrade kits available?
Yeah, and I don't know how to use them. How do you do?
You pick which
I'm
weapon.
assuming.
You just pick which weapon you want by clicking on it, and there's an upgrade button that whenever you point at it, you click the upgrade button, and then it'll. There's 4 different things that'll be on the table, and you can pick which one you want to choose.
Oh, I didn't even see those 4 things. Okay, so what should I? Extended magazine, do you think? For the machine gun, what do you think? Because probably extended magazine.
Yeah, that's what I went with yesterday when I had an upgrade point. I chose the extended magazine because you're always running out of fucking ammo.
I always do. Yes, I was wondering why. I was like, okay, I got this upgrade stuff, but like it's after I thought the upgrade was the skin.
Oh, I can see the gold now.
Can you really?
Yeah, up here on your submachine gun, yeah.
Okay, so let me, so did you pick the extended magazine for regular guns too, probably, huh?
Yeah, but you only got the 2 points, so make sure you choose which weapon that you want to upgrade.
I think I have to use them for whichever one or can I use them for anyone?
You can pick whichever gun you want to upgrade.
Oh, so I might not want to upgrade my pistol. I don't know if I'm going to use that much. I don't use the sniper that much, but I probably would be. What's a good upgrade for that? The damage?
Yeah, I don't know.
Penetration?
Yeah, I've barely played. I played two chapters this morning with Gamer Tag. He pinged me and asked me if I wanted to play, so I jumped in.
Oh, cool. Did you see this? I can put Vampire on my sniper. Regenerates a small amount of health with every headshot kill.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that for my sniper gun. Although so can you see now? You can see the gold on my. Oops. Where is my gun? Where is my gun?
You have to leave it. There you go. Yep. Now it's gold.
Okay. What about the pistol?
No, still just a regular pistol.
Because I didn't actually upgrade it. That's funny. Okay. Well, fuck it. Fuck you, game. All right. I gotta get another upgrade. Get to show off my pistol. That's pretty cool though. At least you can. I wasn't making this up. Why that? It's just give me my gun. It's over your shoulder, right?
Grab the other shoulder. It's probably over the other one.
That's a sniper.
Well,
there you go.
You were in the upgrade point. That's what it was.
Okay. Ooh, I got 140. This looks pretty cool.
Yeah. That's one of the best things about these games, I think, are the weapons.
Well, this is the thing, is like skins don't matter for the most part for flat games. Like if you're first person, but on for VR, like I think it's especially for co-op, it's cool.
Indeed.
Okay. All right, let's do it.
Yeah, let's go kill some stuff.
It's scary out here.
The location. Show a vantage point above the gate. From there, you should get the drop on whatever's on the other side.
Yeah, you always got to clear the gate before you start level. There's some grenades up here too.
Standard German issue potato masher grenades. You know what to do.
I do. I do know what to do. If I just click my button, I don't even have to pull the pin. Oh god. I have this pulled, I guess, and I don't know what to do with it, Wes. Friendly fire? No, I'm just kidding.
No, it doesn't work. We tried.
Infiltrate the base. So you've already done this mission.
Have I done this one? I'm not sure.
Yeah, this is the first one, I think. So this is probably the one you and Jamie
Well,
had.
I joined his game, so I don't know if he had the first one or one of the
I gotcha. Well, I'm holding the pin on this, ready to throw it. I feel like I'm playing after the fall. You know, you'd always carry your stuff with you.
And you can melee in this game too. Unlock Sniper Elite. You can brain these fuckers.
Oh, nice. Well, there goes my grenade. I don't think I hit him. Oh, I did. Okay. What are they doing to this guy? This guy's having a rough day, Wes.
Yeah, he looks like it.
Alright, let me start killing some stuff. Ooh, I just regenerated some health. This is vampire style. Yeah, Wesley, your preferred weapon is the sniper, right?
Yeah, but the game, it puts you in situations where, you know, sometimes sniper rifle doesn't quite fit, you know.
Oh yeah, well I would imagine snipers are amazing unless you got a bunch of things coming at you, and it's not so good.
That's what's about to happen, by the way.
You want a mission? I can clear the trench with this golden thing. Ooh, look at that. ×2. We're pissed. Behind us?
Yeah, they come from all directions.
You know who loves when you come from all directions?
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, she does. I guess this would be good footage for the conversation.
Yes, sir.
Tomorrow too. So. I hear more zombies from behind, but there's only like one here or there. Oh, that's you.
Yeah, baby. Just a sec. I hear you, fucker. Checkpoint. Alright.
We did it.
Let me go back to this ammo crate, because I'm just about out.
The one we were just at?
Yeah.
I didn't see you go by me.
The ammo crates are all it has is rifle ammo.
That's all I need.
But they're infinite. You just have to close them and reopen them. Just what you were telling me to do.
That's magic.
Alright, what time is it, babe? 10:20? Alright, tell me when it's 11:20, please. Alright.
You know what's weird? If I pick up something in my left hand, I can't use the projectile thing. Like, it won't allow me to.
Hmm.
Actually, it's not letting me do it here either with the right hand. Maybe it's just this area, or maybe it's this weapon.
It may be because you're holding a melee weapon, yeah.
Huh. I thought.
Oh, there's a grenade sitting back here.
Okay.
My satchel's already full, though.
Everybody loves this good satchel.
So this this
The
has
graphics?
this has collectibles that you can find and shoot like Sniper Elite does, but instead of it being like those stone eagles, it's like skulls or something like that.
Nice. So are the graphics better on this than PlayStation, or the PlayStation's better than this?
They're pretty similar.
Pretty close. What
I
about
feel-
the Quest? Have you tried the Quest?
I haven't tried it yet. I feel like maybe this is a bit better. Probably because I've got it up on Ultra and super sampled and
Cranked
all
up.
that. Yeah. Oh, I forgot I don't have ammo for that.
I love how I left a box of ammo here behind. That's cool. Oh god.
Oh crap.
How come these zombies have guns? You can't have guns. That's not cool.
They're from Los Angeles.
Oh, well, shit, man. They are pissed. Who wouldn't be? You know? I was just having... Oh, never mind. You know what? I forgot. Hey, Patriots, what's up? Woo!
I missed.
Okay.
Oh, 2 for 1.
Oh, God. Is this power we can turn on? Oh, no.
Not
Wow,
yet.
that looks... That... Oh, not yet? You can? I was gonna say, it looks oddly like something you can interact with. Or should be able to.
Yeah, so this is another waypoint here. They're gonna come from, I think, 2 or 3 different directions once we start it.
Okay.
We got ammo crate here, which is all kinds of ammo. So yeah. All right.
So if there's unlimited, like, ammo in these crates, why can't I just grab one and fill myself up?
Yeah, you'd think that would be it, right?
Well, because it's just like kind of the same thing, right? I mean, yeah, I have to physically close it, open it, but like one would. Oh, hey, it's out. Is it? I guess we're both full, so it's out.
Is it out?
Yeah.
No, it's
Oh,
showing-
no, it's just
Yeah.
yeah, just refill. But anyway, it's like if I can grab unlimited, it's kind of redundant to make me grab 7 times. Should just let me grab once and fill it. You know. I mean, it's different when I'm out there and I'm, you know, but at a crate.
Well, there's no waves coming. Like, maybe he had like hard mode on or something. 'Cause-
Yeah, it's just. Is this normal?
Yeah, but I'm on normal. Yeah.
Yeah, me
Oh, I
too.
know what it is. We have to
Oh, we haven't
backtrack.
triggered it yet.
Yeah, we got to backtrack in a
Okay.
minute. Oh fuck! Well, I just blew you.
Oh,
it was you.
sorry. I didn't know that I'd be able to blow. You said there's no friendly fire.
Well, I guess there is when you're standing next to an explosive barrel.
We just found a way to how you can screw each other. Ooh, I hear something creaking.
I gotta prime this with B and inject.
Oh, you have to heal yourself. Okay, I thought you were like taking that vaccine to stop yourself from changing. That would be cool mechanic, right? Like you turn if you don't, you gotta find them or else you turn and then you start to attack me.
Yeah, like the Fallout TV series
Yeah.
has a character like that.
Bitch. Alright, I think I gotta interact here.
That's not helpful.
No, it's not helpful. Oh God, here comes hard mode. Oh, we gotta go back. We gotta reset the other. We found that switch, right?
Ooh, that was a good sound effect.
What is on the door? We can't go back. Some kind of blood or... Oh, I got you. So okay, so now it's clear.
All right, now you can turn the power on.
Now I can scratch that itch. Here it goes.
Boom.
Ooh, I pissed them off.
Here we go.
They are pissed. Oh, I got 200 of these things. Are they coming in this room, or are we?
Yeah, they're gonna come in the room. They're coming in right now.
Oh shit. Reload? You reload. Okay. Wasn't letting me shoot. Oh, they're coming in.
Crap, I'm already out of fucking ammo.
Oh god, that guy.
Right,
I'm trying to shoot his head. It wouldn't let me kill him because he had a welding helmet on.
There's a new spawn point now. And we are back, ladies and gents. Welcome. Oh, I guess I need to open up Oculus Mirror so they can actually see what I'm... Wait a minute, mirrors should be open. What's going on here? There we go. Mirrors up. Let's look at OBS now. It's hard to do all this shit peeking out from underneath the headset. Where did OBS go? There it is. OBS. Alright, cool. Looks like we've got the game on the screen. Looks like my microphone is working. Say something, Roots.
What's up?
Something Roots works. Welcome back, everybody, to Into Black.
We did it.
We actually did it this time. So we are coming to you from the Steam VR version. I'm actually playing on my MetaQuest headset. You'll see the chat floating over there. I don't know why it decided to move all the way over there. I'm going to recenter and see if it maybe comes a little bit closer here. I reset view. There we go. And yeah, boom, there we are. So yeah, we are back into black now, and everything should be working. You guys should be hearing gameplay audio. You should see and hear Roots. You should see your own words. Thank you, Looper, for confirming that we did it. And yeah, we're here. We're playing actually from Roots' save. We're both playing on Steam VR. I'm playing from the Oculus SDK version. I'm playing from the Oculus version. I'm not running Steam VR. Are you running Steam VR, Roots?
I don't. I mean, I just started it through Steam, but I mean, I'm running it through Oculus.
Okay, so you're probably doing it the same way I am too.
Yeah,
which is cool. Everything seems to be working. It is a bit of a workaround to capture and get everything going the way that I have it going, but it does seem to be working. I was thinking of trying it with PlayStation VR headset, but something tells me I tried this one, or I tried another game recently.
I thought you did.
No, it was it wasn't this game. It was the Ivanovich game that we did last episode, Echo Wars. I tried yeah.
Although it's like, I mean, I get it. OLED is beautiful. Like, I don't think that this looks ugly. Like these colors, I was just outside. It looked beautiful. Yes, it's not going to pop like an OLED, but it's going to probably run a little bit less weird. If sometimes PlayStation on PC can get weird.
Yeah.
So
I'll tell you what, people. I'm running this game here, and I'm capturing it. I'm not capturing the gameplay window that pops up automatically. I'm actually running Oculus Mirror and capturing that, and I am running the game at 200% resolution through the game's internal settings, so it's super duper fucking sharp, and thanks to the power of my 5090, it's not even going to fucking hiccup at all. So thank you to everyone who contributed to that.
Absolutely.
This game is beautiful.
Now it's on hard. Is that a good idea? Or?
Yeah, no, hard's fine. That's what we played when we played the other day. We are playing on Roots' save because he's actually further along on the Steam version than I am. But if you don't mind to wait just a second, Roots, I want to make sure that I have crafted everything that I can and have all the tools.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, I did that earlier today. And while you're doing that, I will say, obviously, I play a lot of flat games, have for a while, but I've been spending a lot of time in this, Wes, like over the last couple days. I've really enjoyed just coming in and spending out continually. And the missions are just done so well. The acting is awesome. I just really am impressed again with how good this game is.
Yeah, I just crashed out of your lobby. I have to rejoin it.
As we're saying, okay, outside of that, but yeah, no, it's an amazing game, and that's another reason why it's good to be in Discord, right?
So I think it's fair to guess.
Yeah,
that device is
absolutely.
some kind of dark energy
So I'm back, and I'm going to try again to look at the crafting thing over here. What I'm really interested in is if I can make the platform grapple whip yet. So I
got that.
I need night shine orchids, I need Zeridium and biofuel to do that. So I can't do it quite yet, but hopefully after this first run I'll have all that stuff.
Okay.
I'm gonna run downstairs just to see what type of stuff I have that I can store. Nothing. Okay, so I'm probably
I forgot about the storing. Well, what's this upgrade thing? Suit capacity upgrade.
Repair the upgrade terminal. Have you not repaired the upgrade terminal yet, Roots?
Oh, I did. No, I'm talking about down here for suit storage capacity. What's the best thing to upgrade first?
This is just something that I whenever I have leftover resources that I haven't used, I just randomly pick places to dump it. These upgrades aren't super meaningful. If you do find yourself out there doing runs and you find yourself, if you're filling up a certain thing a lot, then you might want to come back here and run this. But this is typically
Iridium.
Yeah, I only deal with this panel when I've crafted everything that I can, and then I'll just dump the rest of it in here.
Right. Yeah, that's where I'm at now. I can.
All right. Let me see.
All right.
So I can't use the upgrade panel, Roots. It tells me I need to repair it. And
what? No, it's repaired. I got it. You haven't repaired it in your game, huh?
I mean, I did in my save. I guess I have to repair it in your save too, which
that doesn't
sucks.
make sense. It should be open.
It is what it is. I wonder if I have my weapons and shit. Let me look. How do I do that? Yeah, everything appears to be equipped properly. There's my gun. Wait, maybe not. No, it made me start over. I don't even have my fucking shotgun or my submachine gun or anything. Oh, that sucks.
That's weird.
That is weird.
And you have that all unlocked?
Yes, sir. In my save, I do. I guess where we haven't co-op before, it not letting me have it. I don't know.
It's maybe
weird.
because it's on hard.
No, we played on hard the whole time last time.
Yeah, but I've been playing the last couple times on normal on mine. I don't know if that would make a difference.
Is it letting you keep your level progression?
Oh well, I mean, I've got all my stuff. My upgrades are open, and
Is the next story level the one that you would have went into by yourself?
yeah, level 7 or that's dark energy. That was the one I was about to go into.
All right. Well,
yes.
that's all that matters. I don't need to have all the bells and whistles. I just want to show the game off. It's a beautiful game, and there's a lot that you can do in it. And honestly, we've covered this game like literally a fucking dozen
That's
times
true.
at this point, and everyone knows what the game is. I just want them to know how these ports came out, and they came out great. And what I'll say here, because we're going to get the same questions that we always do here, so I'll just say this before we get in and start playing the game. Which version should I buy? Should I buy Steam or should I buy PlayStation? So, and the answer, as usual, is it depends. It depends on what you value more. So the PlayStation version is more immersive when it comes to, there's the headset rumble and the adaptive triggers, and you've got the OLED, and all of the shit we normally say about the PlayStation version is true here. It's absolutely beautiful on the console, and like the textures, the textures and resolution, all that stuff's the same. Where you might want to get it on the Steam version is visual clarity. If you have a good enough graphics card to super sample the game and push the render resolution up to 200, it's as sharp as it can be. And it's not only that it's the sharpness, but on the PlayStation version, you'll notice some shimmering and aliasing. Not a lot of it, but it is there. It's not here in the Steam version for me with my 5090 jacking the resolution to the roof. There is no shimmer. So that's the difference. Like if you're someone who wants just the sharpest picture that you can possibly get, and you have a beefy PC, then you'll want to get the Steam version. If you're someone who values kind of the extra immersiveness of the haptic profile and the triggers and stuff like that, then you're going to want to get it on PlayStation.
How good does it look in these this Quest 3 pancake lenses too, with it super sampled, and like it's just so sharp.
Yeah, it is beautiful. I'm hoping that it's coming across on the video here. I need to click on my where'd I put that mouse? I need to click on my chat because it's not working, and I'm sure that it is working. It's just not refreshing in my headset. But you can go ahead and start the level whenever you want, Roots. I'm just fiddling around here on my PC trying to get my chat working.
There we go.
Right, there we go. Chat's
so
back
quick
up.
too, right?
I vote we go back to
Yes, sir.
Not an option.
All right, so I guess I need to manually grab my fucking flashlight.
I'll tell you what, this game is actually pretty hard on normal to some extent, right?
Oh yeah. Oh, it's challenging to be sure. You gotta make sure you're moving. The play's kind of like Doom like that, where you don't want to sit still. These fucking things will run you over. You know what else I like, Roots? Friendly fire. So like you have to mind your P's and Q's.
Right. Oh.
I got some biomass.
Where'd that guy
Take
come
that. Bitch.
All right, there we go.
Chest up here, I think, Wes.
Coming.
Plus, you're always finding items. Like I said, this is just a dopamine. They know how to make a good game. They know what an actual game should feel like. It should be.
Yeah, something that I'm not sure that we talked about when we covered this game, but we did talk about last time we played together, is just how fun it is to scavenge. And it isn't fun just because of the action, but every time you grab a mushroom, there's a feeling, there's a feel to how it feels to whip it out. You know who loves it when you whip it out, Roots?
Oh, yes, she does.
It has a certain feel, and there's a sound effect. So like you hear, you feel the haptic profile, you hear this little like sound effect from grabbing it, and all of that kind of adds together to kind of, I don't know how to explain it. It kind of hits you on a subconscious level, right? That it's very satisfying to harvest all of this stuff.
You know what I was also thinking? The sound alone is satisfying as well. Just the way everything is so. There's just like when you use something, there's no doubt you're using something. Like a lot of games, you can't. Did I shoot it? You know, like or whatever. Like this, everything's telling you that you're shooting something. Your gun, like I'm using this laser, and what's cool about using the laser is how it levels up as you're using it, right? Or whatever you're using.
Yeah, everything levels up as you use it. So you might find yourself in a situation where your quartz inventory is full. You can't hold any more quartz, but you'll still sit here and mine it because it's going to level up your mining laser or whatever it is that you're using.
Right.
And here we talked about how buggy the game is. Here you go. Look at them. They're everywhere.
There's bugs everywhere.
The anomaly should be straight ahead.
Oh wait, we gotta go through here. Oh, titanium.
Oh, wonderful. We're through.
I didn't look at the map. Is there anything? I bet this is that fucking one map where there's just shit everywhere. Let me drop my map out here and take a look at it.
What's funny is I don't ever look at the map. I mean, I should. Sometimes I do if I'm not sure, but I like to kind of
Well, you're gonna want to look at it this time. I'm telling you. We'll deal with it after we kill these guys, but this is exactly the level I thought it was.
Really?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, this level is set up kind of like a maze with all of these walls you got to break through and shit. And you'll find yourself going in circles if you don't use the map.
I did actually get lost, and I found myself going in circles. Ooh, what's this green thing over here?
Oh, let's not forget to scan.
Yttrium, I finally found it.
Let's see, where's my scanner at? Is it this? Yeah. Where did you go, Harvester? Where are you at? There's one of those Harvester guys over here. I'm going to see if I can scan him.
Okay.
Oh, I've already scanned him.
I need to scan. I forget to scan stuff.
Oh, there's wasp over here too. I hate these motherfuckers. I hate wasp in real life. They're like one of my least favorite forms of life, and one of a few that I feel no pity for. Like I could torture them to death and I wouldn't even feel bad. I hate them so much.
Yeah, I just got stung by wasps a couple weeks ago. Got some silicone for silicate.
But yeah, so you pick up this scanner in like the second or third level, and your in-game AI will index everything in the game for you if you scan it. So you'll create like this encyclopedia of stuff that's in the game. But not only that, everything that you scan gives you XP to level your character up with as well. So you literally,
the first time that you encounter anything, you want to make sure you're scanning it.
What's that big egg right there? Okay, it's gone.
It was a harvester that should have died and given me a bunch of shit, but it just fell apart in the water for whatever reason.
Huh.
Alright, so there's...
Oh, yeah. Titanium.
Yeah, okay, there you go. I don't know that my laser will do anything.
Good, we
with
need it.
titanium.
Oh, I need titanium, right? I like this level, Wes.
So this is how we took it on. Did you look at the map yet?
No.
Alright, after we clear these enemies, just take a look at how the map's structured. So last time we were playing, right at the end, I kind of figured out this strategy that keeps enemies off of you while you're fighting, and that is if you use the mining laser as a weapon, most of these enemies will just freeze in place and let you kill them.
Yeah, it pushes them back too, right?
Yeah.
And it's pretty powerful.
All right, so come here, Roots. Check this out.
Okay.
I'm gonna drop this map, and everything is concentric circles like Atlantis, and but there's only certain ways you can go through when you bust the walls open. So I think the way that we kind of dealt with this back when we played it the first time with SpryGuy. Happy birthday, SpryGuy. We missed you. With SpryGuy and D and Traveling Man and Wife, as I think we just kind of took it a ring at a time, because we were like really trying to scavenge and see all of it. If you want to be more deliberate about it, though, we just have to make it to the center essentially, and we're already three rings in.
Yeah, I don't mind going. I'll just follow you. I don't mind getting stuff, materials as long as we need to.
Yeah. Well,
that's the beauty. Like this game, a lot of VR games has stuff for you to gather, but there's no real reason. Like everything you gather in this game, you need, and the more that you scavenge, when you get an upgrade, which we just got in those chests or wherever you find them, you can actually do them. Like you know what I mean? Like there's a reason to actually do it. That's why I don't mind scavenging.
And it's pretty awesome. Not only is it fun to do, but you'll find new items to run your scanner over all the time. And after you get further on in the game and you unlock things like the triple jump and the platform gun, you'll come back to these levels and you'll notice that there's other caverns like in the ceiling and shit that you didn't even see before because you couldn't get up there.
What is going on with
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Wasps. Oh, you can. Another thing that's good about this laser is you can shoot the things that wasps.
Oh shit!
Send at you really easy.
Yeah, I can't believe, man. I played through this game twice on Quest. I played through this game and I never tried to use the mining laser for a fucking weapon.
Really? So I was using it earlier yesterday, but it's really, especially when you get it souped up with power, right?
Yeah. The funny thing is right when you get it leveled up, it's actually a pretty strong weapon. So one of the best things to fight with is the mining laser, and one of the best things to mine with is the shotgun. So go figure.
That's funny. Well, I think it's a dead end.
Yeah, I think so. I think you can peek through the door. Yeah, you can peek through the door, but you can't walk through it. But when we walk this way, we'll find the way through. I wish the game had let me bring along my my shit. I have a flashlight. That would be nice. right. So there, can we blast through over here? Yeah, here we go. There we go. We did it.
Think they eat robots?
What?
The aliens. Obviously they eat people, but do you think they'd eat a robot or turn it into some sort of alien alarm clock or something?
Later, GameCat Behemoth. Thanks for hanging out with us,
Yeah,
man.
have a good night.
Even if it was, I thought you'd be thrilled to meet some.
Turns out the idea
You guys let me know if the audio's off or anything's fucked up that I need to adjust.
Even if it is aliens, for all we know, they died out a long time ago.
and if they're still alive,
I'll trade you to them for a wormhole home.
oh, very funny.
You know, Roots, when you get later on in the game, I may even have one now. No, I bet I don't. I don't have shit now. When you get later on in the game, you can unlock these special type of grenades that are like mining grenades, and you throw them, and it just automatically collects everything within a certain radius from where you throw the grenade. Oh, you just threw one. I heard you throw it. There it is.
I've never really used them, but
There's a certain way that you can throw them where like there's a line will come out and it'll show you exactly where it's going to go before you throw it. I don't know, it's like hold trigger or something like that. I don't remember how to do it, but yeah, I have definitely lost progression here, man. They said I just passed level 3, which I was way beyond
that's
that.
weird. So it's restarted you completely?
I don't think it's completely, but almost.
Here, I'll let you do this so people can see the puzzle there.
Okay, cool, yeah. So there is some light puzzling in this game. You just have to open up these things and they have these little, well, there's a couple different kinds, of course. These ones are kind of the easy ones where it's a circuit puzzle. You have to bypass power to the chip so that you can remove it, which is easy enough done. I mean, they get more complicated as you go, but they never get too hard. You pull the
I didn't even see that copper up there.
You pull it out, you hack it, cool effects on it while you hack it, and then you put it back. Story words.
Right.
All right. I'm hearing my heartbeat. I guess I need to use a health thing here. Give me just a sec. So we're going to equip that and drop it.
Oh, here comes the bugs.
Where they at?
Shit, they're on me.
I see them. Oh, I accidentally dropped a fucking other health power up. That sucks. Where'd my fucking gun go?
All right, I used it.
Anyway, as I was saying earlier, Roots, I fucking hate wasps and hornets. These are the lowest form of life on Earth to me.
Oh, it's out.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan, so I guess you probably don't have a problem with me killing them then.
No,
Daily.
I want you to kill them all. I want them to be extinct. And I don't care what it does to the habitat.
I've been doing a lot of killing of them. It's been a crazy year for wasps.
Yeah, I guess it probably has because it's been so warm. There's probably been a lot of them, right?
Yeah, plus we had a lot of moisture this summer, so something's going on. It was definitely...
Something hit me. What the fuck? Oh, there you are.
Yeah, these are definitely a lot harder to kill than they are on normal.
Yes, sir.
Which is good. There's nothing worse than playing a game that's supposed to be hard mode and it's not. And then they've got insane mode, right?
Yeah, I don't know if I've even tried the insane one.
Yeah. I have not. Like I said, I've been playing on normal just because I've never played through the actual levels, but so I'm gonna come in here and play normal with us both on it in here.
So we're here at the door.
Another doorway.
It appears to be locked. Let's leave it that way, shall we?
Maybe this device opens it.
Oh yeah.
We might have to find another. Oh, there's a puzzle.
How do we
Okay.
activate it?
That blue light is coming from a laser within the device.
A laser. I wonder.
All right. So solve the puzzle by interacting with your mining laser. Okay.
I think it's a puzzle.
We got you.
Oh,
So let's
great. Not only
just
are they going to eat
do
us,
this
but they're
one
going to
step
make
at a
us work
time.
for it too.
We got that. Oh crap! I wish I could go the other way with it because I accidentally hit it. All right. So let's. Maybe. I guess we're trying to get it to the bottom, right? So we've got that lined up. We need to get. I don't know if that's it or not. No. No, that's not going to do it. So let's move that there. See if that does it. Boom.
This looks like a temple of some kind.
Temple, dining room, what's the difference?
Will you stop it? We're not going to be eaten.
Look at this cool looking shit, people. Now, let me tell you, in that PSVR headset, shit like this just will blow your mind. It's pretty amazing right now.
Oh yeah. But what is that thing, Wes?
What thing? Where?
do hate being
Up
right
there?
all the
I'm not
time.
up there yet.
There's a creature up here, a predator. Coming after me.
I'm going to try to scan him. See if I can. Come here, Predator. Aliens versus Predator, boy. He's not scannable, Roots, in case you were wondering. There we go. Quit fire! I'm dead, Roots. Motherfucker. Don't try to save me. Just worry about yourself.
Really?
Well, you can kill him from a distance. He's still trying to kill me.
He just fell down though.
He'll come back to kill me some more. Well, maybe not. Maybe you broke his attention span there. Oh no, he's still trying to kill me.
Did I get you or no?
No, I don't think so.
I thought I did, but
Everything stayed black and white for me. So, but I wasn't looking for you. Roots is shifty.
he's scary, man.
That he is. If he wasn't scary, he wouldn't be the predator. Alright, let's just try this again. Ah, you did it! Now I need to go do a power.
Where's he at? He's
I don't
down there.
know.
He's stuck down here. He's bugged. He's coming.
Alright, gotcha. I had to grab a power up.
That thing was enormous.
Bitch.
The dark energy must have mutated it.
Speaking of which,
He's not so tough. Hey, there's a chest over here.
Yeah, let's clear the room before we leave, because there's all kind. There's more than one chest. There's all kinds of shit in here. Oh, I got the shitness egg. It's the shitness egg you've
Nice.
ever seen, man. Boom. Alright. Got a little extra health over here if you need it on the ground.
What is it?
I said I have a little bit of extra health on the ground over here if you need it.
Oh, I think I'm good.
Oh, this is one of those chests that you have to do a puzzle to open. Oh, this one's got red shits all over it too. Alright, so let's see here how we're gonna do this. We have to I wish I could. I guess I'm gonna have to stand up and look at this. Alright, so first of all we have to get the yellow across by going either up or down. And it seems that down is probably going to be the move. We're going to want to go down this way and then get through the box here, and then we can just go up straight to it that way. And then with red we need to, I guess, probably go all the way up maybe. Yeah, and then we'll just, no, we don't want to block the purple off by going that way, but we don't really have much choice, it would seem, because that's the only way to go. So let's pull this down and around that way. And now let's work out green, well, purple, because purple doesn't have much way left to go either. We'll just take it that way. Now green. So to get green past the wall is pretty easy. Yeah, that's no problem. We just go down like that. So that's how those puzzles work.
What a pain, dude.
We
Ooh,
get all
pickaxe
kinds
power.
of good shit out of the thing. Dive thrusters and all kinds of shit.
Yeah, all sorts of stuff you need, right? Not only schematics, but stuff to make schematics.
Yeah.
And when you share the items you've mined too, so you're not competing with each other.
There's another chest over there. There's the third one.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm full on titanium.
Yep. We are. You are, you are, I am. Come on. There we go. Cool. I'm gonna take a quick dive into the water, see if there's anything down here. Nope. Roots, have you developed enough to pick up these fucking egg things over here?
I don't think so. They're still locked, I believe. Let me see. Yeah, they're still locked.
Okay. Alright, well, I guess we need to go ahead and go through this thing here. I think you have to craft an anomaly breacher and shoot that thing. Magnum Gaming says that sidekick is like Codsworth. No, that sidekick is Codsworth. It's literally the same voice actor from Fallout 4.
Is it really?
It is, yeah.
We've not gone too long this time.
Hopefully the aliens have just had a big lunch.
Jump into the portal, baby.
This place again.
So these are some of my favorite fucking levels to play because the gravity is so low in these things.
Right. Plus, it just looks crazy. It's beautiful, right?
Yeah. So all of these things you see floating through space, these are different platforms that you can be on with their own gravity. And you get to them by going through portals. And we'll actually walk down all of this shit at certain points. But you have to also keep your eye open for
safety violation just waiting to happen.
for dark matter and like those relics that have language written on them. Oh, there's one up there. So you find these relics and you can scan them and you get XP for it. If you can remember which gun is which. Bing. So we scan that, we get 25 XP for it, and then eventually you get to decrypt these messages after you scan so many of them. Kind of like Returnal. Magnum Gaming says, "Wow, yeah, that's right."
Did you come through?
I am right now. Bing. All right, so we're here, and now we're going to go down there, I guess. Whee! Oh, there's a lift actually, or what I think is a lift.
Let me see.
Maybe not. I always thought that they were lifts because they look like lifts, but maybe not. Not that we need them.
Right. They want you to be jumping through here. It's part of the fun, right?
Oh, shit. Yes, it is.
What's that? This place is playing tricks on my mind.
My mind is playing tricks on me. Ghetto Boy style.
Where are you leading me?
Oh, there's another one of these things over here, huh? Yeah, this game is literally fucking awesome, and everyone should own it. It's on every platform, and it's awesome on every platform. Oh, we're at this part already. You've been doing some gameplay, Roots, to get here.
Yeah, I am. Like I said, I've been just enjoying it the last couple days.
Well, you thought the Predator was scary.
Uh-oh. I see him up there. He looks a little crazy.
doesn't look ominous at all.
Oh yeah, so the thing worked. It bounces you. Alright, here we go. Being my fucking standard issue level 1 pistol.
Okay, looks like we're doing this the hard way.
You got your laser. Holy crap, actual mechanics.
Yeah,
Nice.
I know, right? It's Returnal style bosses, Roots.
Right,
On
and it's got stuff on the ground and... I don't know, it's like I said, it's like these devs know how to make a game, a video game.
Yeah, it's like they're paying attention, right? What people like.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you can shoot the projectiles, Roots.
Okay.
Hello?
Oh crap! I just fucking jacked that dude up.
I didn't mean to break your statue. It just attacked, and I...
Uh-oh.
Oh,
We broke the statue.
is it glitched? No, okay. There we go. I thought it was glitched for a minute.
We did it!
We did. I got 8 schematics. Helmet
Yeah, I got a
torch.
crap load.
Knock pulse.
I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 schematics.
Global damage.
It's crazy.
Flare gun charges. I got all this bullshit that I already had.
Jonathan? I'm back. How long was I...
13 years, 7 months, 23 days, 6 hours, and 52 minutes.
13
Holy
years?
crap.
7 months, 23 days, 2...
Jonathan, I'm so sorry. That must have been torture.
No, you have no idea. The isolation, the loneliness, the fear. Granted, I spent most of it powered down, but still, it was awful, Captain.
I promised to make it up to you.
Did you at least learn anything useful?
Well, you were right. It's aliens. The non-devouring kind, if that makes you feel any better.
It does, actually. A little. What were
Helmet
they like?
torch. I did it.
I didn't actually meet them, per se.
Boom.
Oh, man. I need one more silicone wafer.
And?
I sort of killed it.
A textbook first contact. Well done.
There was also another dark energy surge. We should run a scan. Another wormhole may have appeared.
Alright, got my fucking panel unlocked at least.
Nice.
Alright. I got all this stuff already. Go to upgrades. Dive thrusters, energy whip, power, flare gun charges, global damage. That's a good one to have. I don't have anything to craft it, but grenade damage, health stim restoration. Can't do that one. Helmet torch. I need biofuel. Can I craft biofuel? I can. Boom. Fabricate. So Roots, some of these components that you need are craftable.
Right.
And-
yeah, I
and-
just crafted something. What was it? I had to craft a super capacitor to get triple jump.
So what you can do, you can go in the composites menu to craft that stuff by hand, but you don't have to. If there's a thing that you need it on, you can just highlight it and then hold grip, and it'll automatically craft it for you right on the upgrade
If you have
screen.
if you have the materials, okay.
Right.
That-
It keeps you
yeah,
from
that makes
having
it
to
a lot
skip
easier.
back and forth. Yeah. All right, let's see here. Laser power, that would be a good one to have. Biofuel. 1, 2. Silicone wafers. 1,
Oh yeah, I can make one of those. I can do the my laser upgrade, laser power.
Yeah. Multi-weave whip. Sure.
I like how like I mean, I only got a couple left, right? And it's like, okay, I can't really do it. And like you said, you could turn them all in. Well, let me go do my upgrades first.
Upgrade that. Shield restoration. Fuck, we're a mile off from that one. Suit durability. I don't need some heal root for that. Platform gum platforms. I don't have a platform gum yet. Pistol dot sight. I don't need. Torch mount. I shouldn't need. Ceridium biofuel, dive thrusters, biofuel microprocessor, not enough materials. Okay, well, I think I'm about as far along there as I can get. Go to upgrade panels. Ding. We will equip that. We will equip that. Nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. Equip that. And we will equip that. Alright,
Okay.
well, that's a start. Alright, alright. Let me just come down here and pick some shit. And I don't have enough left to upgrade any of this stuff. Okay. So get this, Roots. Like we've been raving about this game for a year, because of all how fun it is and all the content. We have never tried the singularity. The singularity mode is 12 people PvPvE. So like you go into it and you're in a race to like gather resources, and the map kind of closes in on you Fortnite style, and then when you encounter other players, you can kill them and take their shit, but you have to get out. You have to find the way out and get out before the map closes in on you.
That's crazy. Sounds cool.
Yeah. What's up, Techno Glitch? Still here, he says.
All right, you ready to do one more?
Yeah, we'll do one more and call it a show. Casillas Guy asks, is it cross-platform? It is not cross-platform on any platforms that I know of. I think you have to play on Steam with Steam players. You have to play on Quest with Quest players, PSVR with PSVR players.
The good news is it's worth playing on all the platforms.
True that.
It's good on every platform. I've played it.
That is true.
I just scan.
Oh.
Oops, I didn't mean to click play now already, but what happened? Oh, it's too late.
Quite all right.
Look at this place.
Most impressive. Especially after being confined to the ship for 13 years, 7 months.
All right, I get it. I'm sorry. Can you mark the ship on the map, please?
Certainly.
Let's take a look at the map here and see what we're working with. Yeah. As usual, it's a big map. This one's a bit more linear, though, at least.
A whole new ecosystem. It feels a lot more alive.
Oh, I know. How unpleasant.
Look at the size of those vines. Think we could climb them?
I shouldn't be surprised. He is essentially one step up from a monkey.
What was that?
Nothing, Captain.
Oh, yes, I remember this one quite clearly. Man, this is just beautiful. We crossed the stream's roots. I don't think we were supposed to do that.
That is very unacceptable.
Yeah, those scavenger bugs, I think, are glitched or something because they just keep falling into pieces when I shoot them instead of dying like a normal creature would die. There's normally like eggs around these skeletons. I don't know where these eggs are at, but...
Oh yeah, I got 3 triple jump. I forgot. That's like it makes it's just what a freedom that adds, right?
Yes,
Triple
sir.
jump. Or the platform thing that also adds a lot of freedom.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of verticality in this game that you don't often see.
They're not afraid to let you move. You know? If you get sick from moving around and like this in VR, then it's just not the game for you. Most people don't have that issue though, right?
No, most VR gamers have gotten used to it, you know?
As of someone gently rapping at my chamber door.
Hello?
Nevermore.
Hello to you. Might I ask your business in my cave?
My name is Ben Mitchell. We talked not long ago.
I believe that was a dream I was having. Are you also a dream?
No, I'm quite real.
We shall see.
It must be Christmas because that guy is a huge fruitcake.
Oh shit! I fell.
Uh-oh.
I climbed to the top of a vine and then I fell off of it. Now I'm reclimbing it because there was some something to mine at the top. Titanium. Alright, we got it. Alright. Oh, let's see here. Fuck. There's one of these levels where you have to climb these vines like up and up and up. I don't know if this is the
Really?
one or if it's a future level. I don't think this is it. Not yet, anyway. Oh! Alright, that almost killed me, so I gotta take some health. Got it. Alright, I see some glowy up here, so I'm gonna go to the glowy. See what's up here. Oh, quartz.
Uh-oh. Ah!
That thing squealed like a dog. There's a whirr. Come on then, bitch.
It's all chaos, and then all of a sudden it's just peaceful music.
Yeah, right.
I love the music in this game, by the way.
Yeah, there's really not much to complain about. I mean, I guess the environments are a little samey because it's all caves and shit, but
right.
Still.
But even that, they're not. You know, each type of level is a little bit different, right?
That's right. All right. Well, bullshit. Oh, another one of these things.
Whoa, that's the biggest tree I've ever seen. And I've seen up.
Ah, yeah. This is the one that you have to climb.
Ship is up there somewhere. Let's get climbing.
I'm gonna have to touch my chat again. I think it froze. Oh, my wife must have kicked the mouse off the bed. Oh no. Or she grabbed it. Alright. Just click here and click there. Boom, not shine orchids. Should be some health over here and enemies. Alright. That's done. Where were we? Yeah, we need to do the puzzle, I guess. I almost forgot about the puzzle.
I did it.
No, I'm gonna do it because it's easy. And it gives me XP. Bing.
We gotta climb, huh?
Yes, sir. And you will fall, so be careful.
Oh, please. I ain't gonna fall. Look at this. This is easy.
Alright, now that that's done, let's climb.
So right here, this is the start?
Yep. Stuff like this is like way easier if you've got the platform guns. In the platform grapple.
Oh, I do. I do. Should we be mining?
Sure. We can't hold any more quartz. I guess we really need to worry about quartz.
Can you use my platforms or no?
If I had the grapple thing, I could.
Oh.
But I don't. So I think there's a side cavern over here. Yep. Yeah, there's one of those relic things to scan over here where I'm at, Roots. That's what I'm talking about. There's so many of these little offshoot rooms in these levels that you miss before you get the platform gun. And then after you get the platform gun, you find all this stuff. Alright, so we got to get back over on the tree. In the tree, part of the tree. There's a shit ton of silica up in that one. Can we get over there?
Oh, yeah.
I'll probably have to climb up a little bit to make that. Oh, wasps. Fuckers. Get our health up. Oh, we got another one? Where's it at?
I don't see it.
I do. Motherfucker, there's two more of them.
There's also a grunt right here.
Oh fuck, I'm about to die. I gotta move. Alright, I gotta health up. Craft. Why's the music not changing?
Right here, this guy right here. He's all glitched. Oh shit, I'm falling. Wes, you didn't tell me I could fall. Oh wait.
Well, we're good to go now. Okay.
We gotta go.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that silica room over there. Shit, I'm about to fall.
We can get over there once we get a little bit higher.
Yeah, that's what I'm just trying to find it now. I think we're high enough. I just gotta find the damn room. Oh, there it is.
It's over the round. Yeah.
Jump. Yeah, there's a chest over here. And a bunch of enemies. Ding, 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 ding. Getting schematics for the shotgun I don't have.
Oh shoot! Oh my god, the egg just. Oh, that was funny. I can't. Let me grab it. Thank you.
So,
Cool.
shit, what was I gonna say? I don't even remember anymore. Let's see. We gotta go back to the tree. In the tree, part of the tree. In the tree, part of the tree. Yeah, when these vines start to get skinny, then it is very easy to fall off of. Because the ground is uneven. That's what, and walking forward doesn't always make you walk forward.
At the top of the beanstalk, Jack found a goose that laid golden eggs.
Are you the golden goose?
Don't be absurd. My name is Professor Brown. I am the Chief Science Officer of the UES Dark Horizon.
Dark Horizon? I read about you in Beyond Science magazine. You're the famous research vessel that vanished.
Glad to hear we haven't been entirely forgotten. And who might you be?
I am Jonathan.
Am I taking damage?
Assistant droid and alternate science enthusiast.
Yeah, something's fucking. Oh, there's wasps.
Looking forward to meeting you.
Fuckers. Get away from me.
Next.
I take it back. You seem a friendly enough fellow.
Yeah, a real hoot.
Man, these assholes, I'll tell you.
Where you at?
I had stopped to try to get some copper. These fucking wasps attacked me and then I fell.
Let's knock that dude off the fucking edge. Oh, you're down there.
There's a creeper down here too.
Yeah, I just knocked him down there to you.
Well, I knocked him down some more.
Are they coming?
Whoa. Careful. Careful, careful. Man, trying to get 4 people up one of these was a comical sight. Yeah.
Oh, every time somebody's probably falling, right?
Yep, pretty much.
Like you said, it's not too bad if you got the gun.
There's another side cavern over there if you want to go try to get it.
Where?
Over here.
Okay.
Jump.
I got triple jump. I can make it for sure.
Oh, crap. Luminite. And health thing. Anything else? That
No,
was
I don't think so.
that was a jip.
At least it's not that bad. It wasn't that far off, you know?
Right. We're getting high up, brother.
Yeah, we are. We're almost the tip top.
This is what I'm talking about. Shit like this just hits different in VR.
Yeah. Yeah, it wouldn't be the same on a screen. Ooh, chest. A puzzle chest. I think, right?
Oh, yep, looks that way. Alright, let's see here. We got 3 ways across, and they're all on one side. So let's start with the yellow because it's the most difficult one to
Right.
pull. So we'll pull it. Oh, I gotta go from this side. Okay. So we'll just pull it on around like
that, I suppose. And straight across. And then we'll go with the red one. We can just take it up and around like this, I suppose. And then green. I think I boxed green in. I did box green in, so we got to take red back around this way. So now green can get across by going up and around and down and down.
Ooh, I gotta unlock some new cosmetic. That's what everybody loves, right? And some
it's my favorite thing is cosmetics.
In VR, it makes a difference when you're playing multiplayer.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
It's like, okay. Where do we go? How do we get out?
Let's see here. Let's consult the map. Bing. Alright, let's see here. Where are we?
On this thing right here. We're right here.
Okay, so we need to... Shit. We went over there already, so... Okay, I see there's a cave. We kind of passed up. So let's go back a little bit. And we should see a cave in the wall. Right there.
Oh yeah. It's even marked, huh?
The ship should be somewhere in here.
And what is the plan when we find him exactly? It doesn't sound like he particularly wants a rescue.
I don't think he's in his right mind. Who knows how long he's been stranded here.
Yes, I imagine long periods of isolation could put quite the strain on someone.
Regardless, if his ship has an intact drive core...
I see. Kill two birds with your hands, then hide in a bush.
Something like that.
Somebody in the chat would like to just leave a message to let me know that everything's still working okay. Nobody's said anything for a good long while. Fuck, my health is down again.
Really?
Yeah, those wasps came after me a while ago when I wasn't expecting it.
I got a heal on the ground right here.
I'm good now, I think. I'm going to do some shields, though.
I got a shield down, too.
Okay, cool.
I don't even know where you're at. Where are you at? Oh, there's Zeridium down here.
Cool. Okay, well, I'm coming.
Holy crap, this is a lot of enemies. This is actually good, like, combat, you know?
Yep. Yeah, it is fun. And it's
most
still...
VR games, the combat is mindless. You know what I mean? There's not... Very limited.
And it scales as it goes. It scales as you go to, like it's supposed to. I always think about Betty when I see these creepers. Not that Betty looks like the creepers, but
her name
is Creeper Betty, so.
Right.
Alright, give me a half a second here, Roots, and I'm going to make sure that my chat's not frozen because nobody said shit on it for a long time.
Okay.
I don't even know if the stream's still up.
Right, we're gonna well, I mean we're playing. I mean, at least it's fun, right? Oh, I need your help on this one.
Oh, where'd my mouse go? I just had it. Okay.
Let's restore the chat. They didn't even let me do that. Alright, let's go back to live stream. That's frozen. There we go. Yeah, so people have been talking. My chat was just broken.
I got some eggs I need help shooting.
Can't pop it out anymore, but I guess it doesn't matter. Anyway, hello, Philozix. He says Battle Royale. I guess not really Battle Royale style. But still, it adds some similarities to...
I need your help on these resin pods.
Yeah, I'm coming. I'm just trying to get my stream straightened out. My chat. It's not doing... Shit! It's not doing anything. Alright, close that. We'll go back to go live. Pick the stream out. Let it load. There we are. Now we're back. Thank you, Prophecy777. Thank you, TechnoGlitch Philozix. Yeah, I had to refresh the whole fucking page. The YouTube wasn't interactive at all. Like, the whole window was frozen. But we refreshed it. Now it all works. Alright, what do you need, Roots? Oh, okay, I see.
Ready?
Yep. Boom.
Wasn't it letting me grab it? Okay.
It's cheating and try to keep us from getting it, Roots. Oh, we dropped one. That's fine, though. We got most of them.
Yes. Yeah. That's all that matters, right? Alright, well, I guess I don't know if it's the right way, is it?
I have no idea. I'm just following the cave. There probably is shit to find back there. These caves are so huge and sprawling. Bitches. Some titanium over here. Oh, there's a big monster too. A couple of them. Got that motherfucker tap dancing. Got a shitness egg. It's the shitness egg I ever saw. Alright, what do we got over here? Nothing. So I guess it was the other way, Roots.
Yeah, I saw the marker, but there was a lot of good stuff up there. Like you said, I mean, there's one way you can either just plow through it, or you can farm and go through it, and take your time. And I think that's the wiser thing, or else you're gonna have to do extra runs anyway.
That's right.
You're kind of limiting yourself.
Yeah, we never had to do any resource runs when we went through it, but we literally were Nazis about making sure that we got absolutely every fucking thing from every level.
Plus, everybody was running everybody else's games, and it was like extras, right?
Alright,
what's down there, but we'll worry about that later.
Ooh,
Gold.
look, there's gold up here.
Silver and gold, silver and gold. Everyone wishes for silver and gold. It was a simpler time when they sang songs like that, Roots.
Yeah.
People were completely under the spell of the propaganda, and everything was right with the world.
Dude, there's a lot more right with the world, but there was always been problems. Anybody that thinks it was perfect is naive. Hey, this guy's trying to kill me. I think people in general were a little bit different. Maybe not as... Not that people were not, like, self-centered, but not like they are today.
No.
Like
People...
everybody's very, very self-driven for themselves these days, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, it was just it was a different... people had different values back then. And I'm not saying people today don't have any values. It's just different. People take pride in different things. There was just certain... there's a certain amount of character that comes when religion is more central to society. And there's a lot negative that comes with it too. Don't get me wrong, but when in earlier times when societies are kind of built up around the religion, there's a certain sense of community and caring for your neighbor that there's people are getting away from.
Even if you don't love God or care about God, just following the basic principles of do unto others and just a lot of the different things, right?
Yeah.
We're actually good.
Stop! Who goes there?
Good for people. Just treat people good.
And it's crazy too, because those times, you know, there was more scarcity in those times, right? Like there wasn't an abundance of resources back then like there is now, but people were more generous, you know what I mean, back then, in making sure that your neighbor had what they needed as well.
Yeah, that's why if it gets to that point again, it's gonna be a different ball game.
For sure. Everybody's stockpiling and hoarding now already, you know.
No.
Although I will be helping people personally, but that's just me.
Oh yeah, of course.
I'll send you the coordinates. Bring it to me, and I'll believe you.
Sure thing.
I don't know why I'm climbing these things, but
Are we not supposed to?
I don't know. They seem like you should, doesn't it? Seem like the thing to do?
Kinda, yeah. I don't know what we're supposed to be doing. What are we doing here? Going inside the ship?
So, I didn't listen to the voice thing, but it seems like what I remember is when we got to the ship, the guy didn't want to let you in, and he sent you on some type of fetch quest or something to bring something back for him. That's what I remember, but I don't remember that exactly. Let's see. Is there a waypoint, like a
chest
marker?
over here?
Okay. I hear enemies too. Where are they at?
Yeah, they're up the hill. Oh, here's something to scan. Oh, creeper.
I'm coming. Leave Roots alone, Betty.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna heal myself up. Oh, no, I'm not.
There's some gold over here too. Oh crap. I saw a shadow and it scared me. Okay, so we got another one of these things. Alright, let's see here. We're both using MetaQuest 3 Technoglitch on, yeah, and it looks incredible. No, we're playing on Steam VR because this game, unfortunately, the one negative thing that I have to say about it is it does not support cross-platform play, and Roots typically likes to play on Steam, and the Steam version's awesome, so of course I oblige.
Yeah, it's definitely, I think, the best version. Of course, you got, like you say, you have the better haptics and all that stuff on PSVR too. So that, depending
but we
on what's
have
important to you.
we have this 5090 over here that allows me to do supernatural things. So that's
Where do we
always
need
a
to
big
go?
plus. I'm gonna let's consult the map.
Yeah, if you got the hardware, I think that's the biggest difference on whether you would go with this one or not.
All right, so it says we just have to go down this way. Certainly didn't mean to come back here. Yeah, it says we gotta be over here somehow, so what do we need to do? Oh, we should have paid attention to the voice thing.
Maybe go under here, maybe?
Let's see. Scan it, maybe. I mean, we might be done with the, let me see what the thing says. Objective. Yeah.
Build
we
extractor, teleport home.
Yeah, we're done with the level. So essentially what happened is we got here to this guy and he was a stubborn odd duck.
Let's get out of here.
So we have to now go gather some shit for him to gain his trust.
What happened? That was quick.
Yeah, that was a quick one. All right, we did it.
We did it, and you can tell what I've been doing and what Wes has been doing. I've been mining, Wes been killing shit.
Yep. Got 8 more schematics that I probably won't be able to use, but that's fine.
Well,
yeah, let's go see what we can build and then call it a stream, huh?
I agree. All right, let's see. We're going to go to upgrades. And let's see here. Energy whip power, flare gun charges, global damage, Hellston knock pulse, laser range, pistol damage. Oh, that's a good one. Pistol damage. We'll do that. Fabricate. Some machine gun stuff, shotgun damage. I got a bunch of shotgun stuff. Sucks I don't have a shotgun. Triple jump. Can I do that one? I don't have enough. What is that? Gold? I don't have enough gold. Ain't that a bitch?
We actually just got used a lot of gold too.
Yeah, well, we found it in a couple of spots, didn't we?
Yeah.
Dive thrusters. the dive thrusters. Flare gun, energy whip power. I don't need whip power. I mean, I guess maybe. I might as well. Fuck it. What else? Global damage. Biofuel 1. Of course, I fucking spent all my biofuel on bullshit. Health stem restoration. Not quite. I don't really care about the knock pulse. Laser range. That'll be a good one to have. Do that. Pickaxe power. Pistol sights. Platform grapple whip. I just did 2 biofuels, didn't I? No, I guess I must not have. Oh well, that's enough. Anyway, let's go down here and nothing left. Alright, let's go equip what we fabricated. Gonna equip that. You putting platforms under me, Roots? You are, aren't you?
Yes. Yeah. You're still able to do the machine though, right?
Yep. So far.
Ooh.
We got that one. And there we go. Got that one. Boom. We got it. Roots building platforms everywhere. This platform guide really opens up a lot of these maps for you, because you can not only use them to jump on, but you can grapple to them using your energy whip. So like literally you can throw these fucking platforms up everywhere, and there's even spots where like you're not meant to get to, but
right,
you
like
can,
I just went through the ship.
right, but you can use your platform gun and your energy whip to just kind of glitch through cracks and crevices and stuff. It's pretty fun. Anyway, thanks to everyone who hung out and stayed up late with us.
Yes, thank
Space Denison, why aren't you using G2 anymore, man? I stopped using it as my go-to when PSVR 2 came out, and it just kind of got neglected over there. And I don't know. I just, when I'm doing a show, I just grab whatever I think is going to be the easiest. And this time I have my quest out already from playing DrakkenRidge. So that's what we grabbed. No more reason than that, honestly. What up, Flippy Nuggets? Techno Glitch. That's everyone I can see from here. Everyone, there's 23 still left in chat, so thanks to everyone. Thanks to everyone who showed up earlier. Thanks to everyone who's going to watch this tomorrow. We do plan to be back this weekend with an episode, so keep an eye on the Discord. Keep an eye on your YouTube feed. But I think that's it. Thanks for a fun stream, Roots. Had a blast.
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, thank you. It was fun.
But that's it, folks. We will be back soon, as I said before. And until then, hit us up on Discord. Yeah, thanks, everybody. And bye-bye.
Take it easy.